to you. Freedom becoming true. Nobody else like you. Do what you promised to. And I'm so grateful for your love. And all my eyes have seen the wonders of your mystery received. I've tasted what it means. Now nothing else is good enough for me. You're all I need. You're all I need. You're all I need. You're all I need. Oh, I need you. Yeah, I need you. Oh, I need you now. Now I owe it all to you, giving my heart to you. Freedom becoming true. Nobody else like you. Do what you promised to, and I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for your love. I'm so grateful, grateful, grateful. I'm so grateful. I need you in my life. Grateful, grateful, feed you from a good
What's up, everybody? We are live, and we're getting ready to get into this thing. Starting a little late this evening, but we appreciate you when you come in and you check in with the Young Lions. We're here in the Lions Den. We're going to talk about stuff going on in the world like we do every Monday night. You're with us. You're here. You're watching Young Lion TV. Let's go.
Young lion, everywhere I look, they're dying. Everywhere I look, they're dying. Young lion, everywhere I look, they're dying. Everywhere I look, they're dying. Young lion, won't you get up and start fighting? Everywhere I look, they're hiding.
Yes, Young Lion TV. This is what we do. Every Monday night we come on live and we talk about, we talk about life, politics, relationships, all kind of stuff, whatever's going on in the world. And we do this. We've been doing it for years, me and my brothers and my mom and other parts of the family and friends. We just talk about what we think is important, and we need the support of everybody out there. So if you want to hit that like button and share this video with your friends, that helps out a lot. But we also have a Patreon if you want to sign up and become a member there, where that link is in the description, and you can join and become part of the Young Lions and really help us continue to do this and pay for all the software that we use and the electricity, the cameras, the gear, everything. So we appreciate it. But yeah, without further ado, I got my brother, my Asian brother with me. He's the coolest Asian in the podcast land, Mr. Simone Chang in the building.
What it do? What it do?
And you can see that that lion logo is sitting there empty right now, and that's because Jake is supposed to be coming. He should be here soon. So he's back from his vacation, and he said he's had a long day dealing with parents from soccer. So he should be here soon. So, but we also got holding it down on the production, of course, our mother. We love her. She's had a couple hiccups already, but we getting it together. And she's Miss Angelique Lopez in there producing. And yeah, welcome to everybody. We appreciate all of you. Oh, there's Jake.
There he goes.
He's here. He's in there. He's coming in right now. But yeah, we appreciate each and every one of you guys that have been supporting us. Shout out to all of our Patreon members, those that have been supporting since day one. You are the reason why we're able to continue doing this. And when you're in the chat, make sure you drop a comment in there. Say hello. I see Pop in there already. He said, checking in. Good to see you guys, you Young Lions. Good to see you too. Courtney, what's up, Courtney? She said, hey, beautiful family. How you doing, sis? Good to see you on here. Yeah, man. It's been a lot going on, of course, as always. Jake just got back from his vacation. How you doing, man? Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Oh, let me turn your mic on. Go ahead.
Can't hear you yet.
And he's all the way in the corner there on the screen.
There we go.
All right, you can hear?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So how was your vacation?
I mean, we had fun. It was, it was, some issues arised, but it wasn't too bad.
Okay.
It was just one of those,
it wasn't bad.
Yeah, it wasn't like crazy.
It always seemed like there's hiccups on vacations.
Yeah, it wasn't horrible. Just I don't know. For me, Rehoboth Beach isn't the spot.
Really?
To go. Yeah.
Really? I heard it was really nice there.
Yeah,
a lot of people like it
that's
there.
I mean,
the best spot in Delaware.
It's nice. Like in terms of it looks nice. Certain areas. But to me the food is not up to par.
Oh yeah.
And
it's a lot of white people
it's
food.
Expensive.
It's very white people.
Dude,
very white.
There
people
were
food.
so many Mexican restaurants.
Really?
But like pseudo Mexican restaurants.
Oh, like Don Pablo. What was it, Don Pablo?
Well,
Don Pablo.
There were like a lot of taco places.
Oh, okay.
But they weren't good.
not authentic.
Yeah.
not
They weren't good.
San Antonio.
Like you would think like a few, and the thing is like I'm trying to do research, looking at ratings, looking at man.
If anybody knows, if you guys don't know Jake, that's what he does.
Yeah.
We're like 20.
Yeah, you guys are definitely 20.
But yeah, that is his role when we especially when we travel. We always look to Jake.
Yeah.
Like, Jake, can you look up some restaurants?
But like we noticed that when you go to certain places, reviews are contingent on the people. So, and people's standards are different in different places.
Right.
You know, people's palates are different in different places. So,
You can't always trust
yeah, you can't
the
trust
ratings.
Right.
Yeah.
Because think about it, like if you're in Jersey or like Philly for cheesesteaks,
Yeah.
and then you go out to like the Midwest, their standard for cheesesteaks
Right.
won't be the same,
Yeah.
right?
Because they don't know whatever
Because they don't,
cheesesteak is supposed to
or
taste
pizza,
Right.
you know, like North Jersey. I mean, even Philly and this area is pretty good for pizza.
Yeah.
We've been to other places, and
Yeah. What people say is amazing pizza.
Yeah.
You're like, what is this?
And,
Right.
and it's the same when I moved Nana and Ashley, they wanted to find something quick, and it was either pizza or Chinese food. Of course, what do I opt
Chinese
for?
food, yeah.
And we were looking at the ratings. They got a 5-star rating, and it was the worst Chinese food I ever had in my life.
Well,
yo.
like, explain what was bad about it, though. Like,
The fried rice, for instance.
Yeah.
The fried Chinese, right, takeout. Usually their fried rice is like, okay. Yo, bro, they had like yellow,
the
orangey
yellow
rice.
it's
And
the
it was
prepackaged one. It's
Yeah.
not even
Yeah.
fried rice.
It's not even.
It seems like they cook that in the steamer, too.
Yeah.
Like, they just
Yep.
have a different steamer for that. And
Yeah,
they-
it was just all around just bad. The general chicken was like greasy. Lo mein was not good. No flavor.
worse than, like, mall Chinese food?
Worse than mall Chinese food, bro.
Damn, that's crazy.
That to me, that's a different type of. Because a takeout Chinese spot is different from the mall. I feel like that's different, but
Yeah.
it was worse than that, dude.
That's pretty bad.
But the ratings, like Jake said,
Yeah.
people don't know what good
Where-
Chinese food.
Where were we at where they were telling us the food was amazing? Where they had food?
Michigan.
Yeah, it was in Michigan. Remember
The
that?
tacos were amazing.
Remember? Yeah. We were at that one town in Michigan.
yeah.
Like, it was all
and
white
it was
people.
like the worst taco. It was like
He
the
keeps on-
taco,
he keeps
taco
on
night
saying
at
that.
home.
It was-
How
no.
do you feel about that, Pop? You watching?
What? I mean, it is not a mystery here that the whites are not known for their cuisine around the world. I'm even saying, like, maybe Italians and the French,
Right.
Spaniards a little bit, but
I mean,
You see that around the world, though. Some people don't like all the spices. We see that in our friend group, and it's like more like salt and pepper.
yeah.
Type
which
of thing.
I don't have a problem with. but
Yeah.
just give me a little more salt and pepper. But then there's places that are way too salty.
Yeah, that's true. But it's not
Like
on
where?
See, now you're getting racist. Now you're sounding racist, dude.
But it's not.
I thought you was gonna.
It's not only about the seasoning to me. It's also about like the understanding and the quality of what you're making.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause
Right.
like what I'm talking about in Michigan, like that.
That
was
exactly.
like. Remember, it reminded me of. You remember the Wendy's salad bar tacos? It was like that.
Yeah. Like it's not pico, it's tomatoes.
Yeah.
Cut
right.
up tomatoes.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
which isn't bad, but it's like it's like everything you could think of on the worst taco night.
Yeah.
That's what the tacos
Don't they have a song? Don't they got a song? You know that song?
What song?
White people taco night.
Is that a
White
song?
people
What?
taco night.
I've never heard of
I've
that.
never heard
Didn't
of
it go
this.
like? You know how they do those video memes or whatever?
Bro, maybe.
But when my mom and my sister went to Spain,
Mm-hmm.
they couldn't believe those people don't like Spanish rice. They made it. They didn't want to eat it. They just like paella. That's it. They don't eat a lot of stuff that we eat.
Even pie.
Yeah.
I like
I don't like
some
paella.
pie,
I'm
but I feel
sorry.
like it's too
I like
wet.
paella.
I don't like the.
But yeah, it has to be good bite.
I've never had a paella that blew me away.
Yeah.
I haven't had a paella that blew me away, no, but I mean, I've had some okay ones. Like, pretty good.
Okay, I haven't.
But I feel like, with food it's all in your, how you grew up, what
It's preference.
It's subjective.
It
Yeah.
really is, because
Yeah. But quality isn't subjective, though, right?
But they said they
No.
had the best olives. Their olives were awesome. Big ones, like real big.
Yeah.
Yeah. But everything else they said, not even the desserts.
Courtney said our friend group food is bussin' all the seasonings.
Well, yeah, our friend group,
Yeah.
yeah, we're kind of spoiled because everybody
I'm-
can cook. Everybody has different.
Yeah. That's the
Cultures.
thing, like, when we go out, like, this whole trip, Leslie's like, yeah, you make this better. You could have made this better. Like, she always says that.
Yeah.
So it's like, why am I ordering this?
Yeah, and I hate that. Isn't that a pet peeve to you? Like when you go out and you know that you can make it better.
Yeah.
And you're paying money for it. Like
Yep.
it's terrible.
Yeah, like that food at the Caribbean Fest in Bethlehem.
Yeah, that was bad. That jerk chicken was bad.
Jerk chicken was whack.
I can make better jerk chicken, but
yeah.
Jamie's jerk chicken is on another level.
How would the jerk? You made jerk chicken.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did.
I was going-
I do that all the time. It's and I put my own little flair to it. Put green onions. I season it with I put like sriracha in it, and then at the end I drizzle a little honey and then toss it.
Oh, you got that? Yeah, that's some.
That's something else. That's a hybrid.
Yeah, that's
That's what I mean. And that reminds me, because I was gonna talk about like when Courtney had said about our friend group. Like, I've taken ideas from y'all's culture,
Yeah.
like the Puerto Rican culture,
Yep.
And infused it with the stuff that I've learned from Cambodian culture. Like, I would put the sofrito in
Yeah.
the manchao, and and it's amazing.
Yeah.
And vice versa. Like,
yep. I take so much stuff from watching you cook Cambodian food and incorporate that into the little things that we do. And
Yeah, my kids need certain things now.
yeah,
Like Asian things. Just
Yeah.
because of that.
yeah,
Like, Daddy, you don't got... It's hilarious. But yeah, so for us, it's a little different because we travel a lot
Yeah.
and we eat a lot of different places. And so I always try to, like, if we're gonna have to eat out, let's
Yeah.
try to
find somewhere.
find
good.
somewhere good. And it was just all misses.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't
not one.
bad. Like, it was all right.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, yeah, it just wasn't anything great. And it was just a little too LGB.
Very liberal out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably because it's Delaware. Delaware is so.
I guess. There's
'Cause
this
I'm
one street.
in Wilmington quite often
Yeah.
because Jonathan lived there, and
Yeah.
like we would go to the pool that he is a member to.
Yeah.
He would warn me sometimes. Be careful, how you talk.
Yeah. And I'm like, I mean,
You can't wear your swimming trunks there.
Nope.
it was just
It
was just a little too much sometimes where the kids are like,
Like in public, you mean?
yeah, right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And there was this one street we were gonna go to this restaurant. We decided not to because it was like we found there was like just flags everywhere. And even Lucas said, "Daddy, what's up with all these ABC flags? These alphabet flags." That's what he said. What's up with all these alphabet flags?
That's cute.
Because he, that's how he connects
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. And
Shout out to Amber on YouTube. She said, "Hey y'all,
What's up, Amber?" So what is the most, like, out of all the travel that we've done, what is the most memorable moments or memorable meals or
Good
whatever
meals or
that
bad meals?
either way that you had traveling?
Can I go a memorable bad first,
Yeah.
and I didn't even partake. But when we went, when me and you were fasting, when we did that long fast and we did the show, I forget what were we in Florida?
Are you gonna say? Are you gonna say the fried chicken?
No, dude. Remember when the people took us to their restaurant?
Oh, the barbecue?
The soul food restaurant, and the floors were real sticky.
I didn't go.
You didn't go.
I didn't go.
Remember
yeah.
the floors were extremely sticky?
Yes, but it was like a buffet style.
Yes,
though, right?
and there was like meatloaf and like
fried
beans
chicken
and fried chicken. I didn't eat anything.
Yeah.
Bro,
I just was,
it was terrible, dude.
that was one of the moments where I was like, oh, yo, I'm glad.
Remember the meat? You remember the meatloaf had like this gravy on the
Yeah.
side? It was like,
Bro, we walked in there and it looked dingy and like lit. I'm talking about we were.
Yeah, I remember you guys telling me that.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't gotta eat.
you know, like to me, it was like nothing out of the norm of what we would get being on,
On those type of
on
shows.
those type of shows.
Yeah.
You know, it was the same to me. It wasn't good.
You know, there's one place that I
That's-
always think about when we were in Detroit and we did a like outdoor show on the water, like off the, like,
Was that the Isley Brothers show?
yeah.
Yeah.
And then we went to this
Yeah,
restaurant.
that's right. We got that steak frites.
Yeah. That
Place was so good.
That was one of the
Corey
best
was
steaks
there,
I've
right?
ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was so mad. You remember me and Corey got the same thing?
You guys got
we got pineapple chicken fried rice.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's where you go. That's
There
where
you
you get in trouble. See, that's how you get in
let
trouble
them
all
get
the damn
you.
time.
You saw rice and you said, I'm
I
getting
always
that.
want some rice.
It looks so
Went
good. I
straight
was so
for the rice.
I remember that actually.
Yeah.
I remember like being so mad because they were like, "Oh, this is the best steak I ever had in my life," and I was like,
Dude, it was so tender.
And I
like,
can't remember the place.
Yeah.
It was somewhere
Because
downtown.
one time we were around, I was trying to find
we were
it,
trying to find it.
but it was like a bar.
Yeah.
it was like
It was like a
restaurant.
little small place.
Yeah.
But that steak frites was so good.
They cooked that steak to perfection. Man.
Yeah.
It was like I think it was like a
Skirt
New York
steak?
strip.
Was it a New York strip?
Yeah. It was like a New York strip.
and that's not even the best to me.
It wasn't
Exactly.
a great. I wasn't
It
expecting.
wasn't,
much.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I'm like, how did they do that?
They must have marinated. They must have like sous vide it.
Yeah, it was so good, man.
I
Yeah.
do remember that.
Yeah, we had a lot of bad soul food experiences traveling.
Always.
Pineapple chicken fried rice. That sounds nasty.
You know what? When it came out though, it looked really really
It
good
did,
because
but-
they you know how they take the meat out of the pineapple and they use the pineapple as
As
like
the
a
vessel.
bowl.
Yeah,
Oh,
Put it on there. I was like, "Ooh, this look good." I'm gonna-"
Presentation was on fleek.
And then both. I remember Corey didn't like it either. It was
Yeah.
like,
yeah. And me and Jake was like,
it had no taste or no flavor.
no, it just wasn't. It was too sweet. I remember, and it just wasn't fried rice. There wasn't a wok hay.
yeah, yeah. There's a difference. You gotta make fried rice with old rice.
yeah.
Like it doesn't come out good when you just try to fry up some just made rice. You know?
Shout out to my boy Joey, my neighbor. What's
Yeah.
up, bro?
We had a lot of bad soul food experiences, but there was one amazing soul food experience.
Amazing soul food experience.
But it was one of our worst show experiences.
Okay.
Okay.
But it was a
remember
great.
this.
The food was the food was.
Oh, you're talking about Chicago.
Yeah. But the show was a 1,
Oh.
maybe a
Seafood.
0.5.
It was-
Oh,
Remember?
Yeah.
We was getting lobster tails,
yeah.
surf
But
and
that wasn't
turf.
really like soul food.
It was a soul food place.
It was a soul food
It was
place,
like
but
more
it
of
was
a-
more.
It was
like,
elevated though.
it was-
elevated, but their menu was soul food.
Was it?
Yeah, but we were getting like the surf and turf. Like we didn't
Yeah.
order a lot of that stuff, but
Yeah, and they gave us mad food.
bro, remember they gave us
take
that
that.
whole pan of seafood after the show.
We were there was like a wedding party. We were
So
like,
nice.
"Come on, guys,
Yeah.
come get some."
Yeah, we had it back at the hotel. This big tray of seafood, and
that
we're
was-
sharing it with people.
That was really good.
They let us keep ordering before and after the show.
You appreciate those because you don't get that much.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
It's sad. We always talk about like, man, people don't care
yeah.
most of the time. They don't want to. they don't. They do the bare minimum. Like in our contract, there's you have a rider when you go places, but most people don't do anything.
They don't honor it.
They don't honor it.
What was the last one? Though not the last one, but the one before that, where we were in that cold green room with no food.
Yeah.
We were there all day.
And then
Where
they got
was
some
that at?
Domino's Pizza.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Was that in
Where was that?
Bro.
was
that Detroit?
No.
That was in Detroit. I don't remember.
Dude, there's so
It wasn't Louisville.
Florida?
No, was it?
No, it wasn't,
No, that wasn't
it wasn't
Louisville.
Florida.
Louisville
Was
was
it
after.
Louisville was
Louisville
after.
was after that.
That was outside.
New Orleans?
New Orleans.
No, because that was in the hotel. We didn't leave the hotel.
Oh, yeah, we
in
didn't.
New Orleans.
That was bad though.
Yeah.
That one.
We ate at the restaurant. in
Which
New
was
Orleans.
bad also.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was not good.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I had gator sliders, and it wasn't good.
Yeah.
It was like the worst gator I've had. I don't remember, bro. But I
Damn,
remember
why
the
is it-
situation, though.
Why is it?
Because it was like half of an arena, right?
Yeah.
The show.
It was a cutoff arena.
And they called us because the venue didn't want them to serve food.
Yes.
They wanted to go through them, and they snuck some pizza.
Yeah.
And we were eating in like a little closet.
Wow.
St. Louis?
Wait, no.
No, it wasn't St. Louis.
But our flight got delayed, right? Because we ended up getting there late.
Oh, I know where it was.
Where was it?
Gosh. Dallas, but
Oh, yeah, Fort Worth.
Fort
Worth.
Worth.
That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fort
Fort
Worth.
Worth.
Right.
I don't know why I couldn't think of it.
Yo, them gigs just be...
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I like Fort Worth. Like, I don't know. I didn't like that. But,
Yeah.
But I mean, there's something, I don't know. I like going through Fort Worth. It's always,
That was one of the worst show experiences we've had in a long time.
Yeah.
All around.
Yeah.
Food, hospitality, sound check, flights, everything was crazy.
Yeah.
It's, man, people don't care.
Yeah.
They don't care. They just want to do a show and could care less about you.
Yep.
Oh, you got to eat? Oh, you're going to be here all day?
Yeah.
Like, yo, you had us here literally all day.
Yeah.
12 hours we were there?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
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 By the time we got off stage, we were there for 12 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we ate.
Yeah.
And we only got that Domino's because Dave forced them to get us that.
Yeah.
Because we went straight to there,
Yeah.
not to the
I
hotel.
hate Domino's.
I don't mind it.
I don't mind Domino's.
Me either.
I'd rather have Domino's than
Something to
Papa
eat,
John's.
right?
I'd rather have Domino's than Papa John's. I'd rather have Domino's than Pizza Hut. I'd
Yeah.
rather have Domino's than Little Caesars.
I thought
yeah.
Pizza Hut was good.
Nah.
I don't know because I don't.
Old school Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut Pizza Hut, I think they're coming up a little bit.
Aren't they reopening some of the old style stores again?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the whole family,
The family
buffet thing.
The red cups.
Yeah.
Remember the
Yeah.
red cups? Yeah. I mean, man, the 80s and 90s was a time, bro. People don't understand how it was to grow up during that time and stuff we had. Talking about the Super Bar at Wendy's. You remember that?
Yep. Yep.
They had a freaking salad bar.
Some
there.
KFCs had a little salad bar
Did they?
buffet thing. Yeah.
Yeah. We were talking about with somebody like how we used to do our birthday parties at McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
And they had the one
The one
McDonald's where it was literally 4 birthday parties.
Yeah.
But now it's like weird to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
imagine somebody. I remember
My
we
birthday
did.
party at McDonald's. What?
Do you remember we did something like that at Chick-fil-A one time for the kids?
Oh
Yeah, I remember that.
And it was so weird.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't do that anymore.
I've seen it more at I was gonna ask y'all though, like, do you think it's because, family is different now? But a company like Chick-fil-A, they kinda like, they're more I guess they're believers or whatever like that. And they kinda like, value family more. Because that's the only place really that I see like fast food wise. In our time, McDonald's, we used to see that all the time. But nowhere else other than Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, but they should value not only family, they should value the food and make so many ingredients in their food.
What, Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A, yeah. I mean, all these. Your wife is on here saying, "What? I love Papa John's. I haven't had it since I moved here." Papa John's used to be good.
Papa John's.
They changed their recipe.
Babe.
Yeah.
You also love Subway.
They're not the same company at all.
Ever since they fired Papa John.
Yeah.
This is the same girl that loves Subway, by the way, guys.
Ever since I seen,
Yeah,
ever since I
You
seen
lose
the
a lot of
mice,
points for that.
ever since I seen the mice crawling around Subway food, that was it for me.
That yoga mat bread.
Yeah, yoga mat
you
bread.
Love the yoga mat bread.
When I
babe?
seen the Indian dude cutting meat with his toes.
Come on, you're lying.
No, I'm serious.
Get the heck out of here.
I'm serious.
Come on, Jamie. I don't believe that.
At Subway.
How is somebody gonna be cutting meat with their toes?
Okay.
You never seen that?
No. How are you gonna eat somebody's food with their toes?
It's a
cut
different
underneath?
culture.
Listen,
It's a different culture.
Listen. Oh my gosh. No way. Cutting meat with the toes. That's a lie. I don't
Okay.
believe it.
Hold up. Is this it
he's
right
about
here?
to pull it up. He's about
I
to pull
don't
it
see
up.
this because I don't believe that. People will eat that food?
Well, they don't know.
What? You mean they don't see him cutting it with the toes?
Okay. Oh, hold on. I think this might be
Oh,
it.
no.
Pull this up.
A Subway employee was spotted putting his grimy bare feet on top of the counter.
Oh,
which
no,
were
this is the
clearly
dude just
smudged
had
with
his
dirt.
feet. But he is. Look at this. Look. He's handling the meat with his feet right there.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
That's gross.
Oh, gosh.
Come on, bro. Like he's handling the meat,
My
and
Lord.
his feet are right there.
The people are still standing there. I would have ran.
Right. And people are still in line.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
I need me some of that.
Oh, my
Yeah, Jess, did you ever eat at that one? That was
That's her
yummy.
fa- that's her
Yummy,
favorite
yum.
one.
Look,
That's
this
the
is
one
in
in
Chicago.
Virginia Beach.
This might be the one Jussie Smollett was at because this is in Chicago.
She said, "Dad loves Subway too."
Oh.
We're gonna have to have a conversation, Pop.
Yeah, we can't take y'all word for food. Let me see where's
I
this.
saw that video with this mice running through the food in Subway. I was like,
Listen,
never.
you're gonna go to New York City again.
I haven't been to New York
Mice,
City.
mice,
forever. No, I
that's-
haven't been to New York City. I'm not going to New York City.
Mice Central, man, Rat Central.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, listen. You got to watch when you go to some of these places, man. You don't know what's going on in there. But yeah,
Went on the tangent of.
I looked up white taco night song. I couldn't find nothing.
You couldn't find it?
No,
Let's see if I can find it. I used to hear it all the time. White people taco night
On what? What did you
Never
hear
heard
that
that.
on?
Never heard of
on
that.
Instagram.
That's not it. No.
On my indoor Blackstone. Let's get started on the salsa.
Nah, I don't know, bro.
It's not limited to only white people, but white people love it the most.
I can't believe y'all never heard
No, I never heard
So
that.
yeah, it went.
Oh, I do remember that.
Here, I'm gonna send
I
it
don't
to you.
remember it.
Yes,
And
I do
they would just
remember
have
that.
like regular. It's not beer, birani or whatever. Not birani. What's it called? Birria taco.
yeah, beer, yeah.
Stop biryani.
That's because Panda just made biryanis in my
Okay.
head. Here, I just sent it to the Jatan feed. But it's see, it's everywhere.
Never heard of it.
Maybe it's an Instagram thing.
Oh, night. White people taco night. A white people taco night. It's not limited to only white
Yo,
people.
literally,
But white people
all
love
of the
it
ingredients
most. White people.
Like nothing in real
That
tacos.
is that
That's
is
so funny.
right. That's all the Taco Bell ingredients. That's where people got all that from. Yeah, the dude that invented Taco Bell, it started out as a hot dog stand.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, and he actually, the hot dogs weren't selling. So he actually took the chili from the hot dogs
That's why it
and started putting them in tortillas.
It's like a chili type of meat.
Yeah.
This is terrible.
Yeah.
Just said, are you and Jake wearing the same shirts?
Yes, we are.
Weren't we just talking about that?
Peace
yes.
just put because they met at WoW with her and her friends and Joy.
Mm-hmm.
Joy and Peace were wearing almost the exact same shirt.
Yeah.
And I think it was
The other two,
Marguerite.
and
and,
they were wearing almost
they
the
were the same shirt. And then I had mentioned
You said we do that all the time.
me and
we
Jake,
did that at the gathering.
we
place.
frequently do that. And one time it was at the gathering place at Peace's house for a show. And I had to take a merch shirt and put a merch shirt on.
Because we both came with the same shirt.
So we do it often.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. Speaking of good restaurants, though, we actually went to the 10-year anniversary of Mount Masala.
Awesome, man. Shout out.
Where we went for your birthday. So
Yeah.
the owner invited us to the 10-year anniversary. They did like a, because they've been there for 10 years or whatever. So they invited certain people out and had like a free spread for everybody just to say thank you for, helping them be here around forever. We got to meet her kids.
When was this?
This was Thursday.
Thursday,
Last
yeah.
Thursday.
Oh,
last
thank you
Thursday.
for inviting me.
It was
had to invite
it
you.
was invitation.
They
only.
had to
No, I
invite
know.
you.
I'm only,
I couldn't
I'm only
invite you.
playing.
You
I'm
know?
only playing.
Yeah.
So
So
it's only people that go there
Yeah.
frequent.
right. And it was good to see her. She was so excited.
Yeah, I
like
know.
she gave a little speech and thanked everybody and talked about.
That's the most animated I've ever
never
seen,
seen
her.
her that animated.
But
and
her daughter was wearing like some traditional
Yeah.
Nepalese garb or whatever you
Yeah.
call it, dress. She was beautiful, man. That
Yeah,
little girl.
she was a cute little girl, and she already talking about she wants to take over the business. And,
Yeah.
In 4 years.
yeah,
How old is she?
She's a
little.
baby.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, she's in her 4 years.
Yeah,
Yeah, she looked like she's maybe like 6 or something.
yeah, 6, 7. But that's an example of a place that like simple idea.
I want to
Just-
go there again one time when you guys
Yeah,
go.
their food is always good.
So good.
Done.
Yeah,
It's
that was
consistent, but it's not like they don't have too much. They just they
Yeah.
do what they do, and that's it. And it's gonna be good every time. And like they even had some different stuff they put out there for
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
And it was good, man. It was cool to. I'm glad to like, because I've been telling everybody about that place because. First time I went there, I was like, it's not that busy, man. Let me tell everybody, I don't want this
Yeah.
place to close down.
Yeah.
So, but they've been there for 10 years,
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The food was good, I have to say. I mean, what I ate.
Yeah.
Man, them momos are so good.
Momos, the chicken lollipops.
Yeah,
the-
chicken lollipops.
I mean, their chow mein is always good. Spicy, but it's
I didn't have the fried rice. How was it, Jake? Did you have some?
It's good.
Oh, okay.
Everything was good.
good. Yeah. Yeah, man. Shout
So
out Mount
talking
Masala.
about food, I just want to say this one because it's funny. My cousin went to a Chinese restaurant. She said,
You don't want to put it on yourself?
no. She said that she took a bite out of her egg roll, and she said she saw this thing sticking up.
Uh-oh.
She pulled it out, and it was a huge water bug.
No.
I know. When I said to her, "Get the heck
Water
out of
bug
here."
or a roach?
No, it was a water
Because
bug.
they're pretty close, right?
Yeah,
Maybe
they
it was
are
a
pretty
roach,
close.
but it was big. It was one of those big ones. That's why she said water bug. And she said,
Cockroaches are pretty
and
big
then she
too.
said that they came. She showed it to them, and then they were like, "We'll give you some more." She was like, "No, I don't want any more."
Right?
Oh my
I want my
god,
money back.
that was nasty.
I don't mess with those places.
Oh Lord, I can't even.
Yeah, Chinese food places are.
They don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, they.
Ugh, so
I
nasty.
see a
just
lot
them.
because I used to deliver, right, and not saying where, but they would do some really sketchy stuff
Yeah.
because they would like kind of like fry the chicken and then you
Yeah,
know,
they
I guess
pre-fry-
two
they
order,
pre-fry it,
yeah,
yeah.
two order. They would, you know, fry it again. But where would they put it? Right on the floor.
Right on the floor in a bucket. Yeah.
You know, it's like, to me,
Oh God.
that's
Yeah.
very.
I remember the one place we went to get pho one time, and there was a big bucket of the broth
Oh,
on the
yes,
floor,
I remember
and the
that.
guy was like stepping over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ew, come on.
Yeah.
No. I don't think I'm gonna get pho anymore.
Not everywhere.
It's not
That's
everywhere.
not going to be everywhere. It wasn't at the place we go to. It wasn't there.
Talking a lot about food today.
We're talking all food.
But you know,
Just going on a
taco night.
I can't believe you never
Bro, I've
seen.
never seen it or heard of that. That
Yo,
was
it's so funny to
hilarious.
me.
White people taco night.
you know, when I was little, and this is no lie, everything I ate, I found a hair in. My mom would say, "Don't look in your food." I said, "But Mom, if it's in there, I'm gonna..." It was always a hair. And then I couldn't eat it.
You still have that problem.
Look, and then I couldn't eat it. I had to throw it out. I can't. After I see a hair, I don't care.
You thought you had a hair in my beef stick.
Yeah, that's why I said, ew, I don't want you to do
It's like it's hairy meat.
I just take it out and keep it.
No, come
Yeah,
on,
That's what
Jake.
I do.
Me too.
No, you
Me
do.
too.
I
I don't.
I'm
it
just
doesn't-
saying, whatever.
It doesn't
doesn't
just
bother
keep
me.
me out like that.
Yeah.
Because when I find it, I've been eating it already.
Right.
So
No, but the
might
point
as well
is,
continue.
No, but the point is, I get nauseous and I lose my appetite. So
Yeah,
what's
but
the
that's all your
purpose?
mind.
That's the
No,
mental.
well, I just don't. I can't.
You know.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, Leslie's like that too.
yeah,
And Layla. Who care?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I do care if it's like a different kind of hair.
Oh God. Come on, Jake. You're making me nauseous.
I just got that,
Cause yo, people do that in
Yeah.
certain restaurants.
Yeah,
like,
that's gross.
Come on.
They do.
yeah.
Okay, I don't want to throw up.
I've never experienced that. I'm just
Ugh.
Yeah.
here like a little
You
teeny.
hear the stories.
Yeah. Like if you find like a little hair.
Yeah.
Dude, one time I did get like I was eating, I think it was at Carrabba's, and I was eating the soup and there was like a big piece of like chip plate in my soup.
Oh goodness.
Yeah. So I'm like, you know, in my mouth and
Yeah.
like, what the heck? It's like that big, dude. Like that big. So that was a little bit like, somebody could die from
Yeah.
this,
Right.
you know?
Y'all could have
Yeah.
killed me.
God.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my gosh.
A little kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have to throw that whole soup out there because you don't know there could be shards all in that
Gotta
thing.
put-
It wasn't from
Yeah.
my bowl wasn't
Right.
messed up, so
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's why we have to pick this restaurant that you know, like that place that you go to.
Yeah.
Because man, oof, bad.
I just saw a story about Florida, all these restaurants with like in Hialeah where like 30 violations and they're still in business.
Wow.
Like,
that's crazy.
and they were saying roaches everywhere,
Oh.
you know. Yeah.
Yeah. Gotta care.
Yeah, man. If you want to run a business, you got to be held to a standard. That's why there is an argument for regulation
Yeah.
in certain sense.
In certain
that's
that's
why-
why certain things, you should be held to a standard of cleanliness because it's connected to our health.
Yeah. Sanitation,
Yeah.
you know. Can't be feeding people old moldy food and
Ugh, that's the thing
Yeah.
you don't even know, you know, half the time.
Yeah.
well, that's why they do inspections on these places, you know, because they got to make sure everybody's up to par. All right, man. Let's. First thing we'll talk about is tragic story. Somebody that we watched on Heroes,
Yeah.
and
I heard about that.
you know, was it Varsity Blue? No,
Which
Remember the
number?
Titans.
Remember the Titans.
Yeah, and
Oh yeah, she was the little girl.
yeah,
Yeah.
she was the little girl. Remember the Titans, and she was pretty much the star of Heroes.
Yeah.
And
Save the cheerleader, save the world. I think
Yeah.
the phrase was.
yep. We watched that show faithfully for a few seasons until
Yeah.
it went off the rails. And tragically, she had a troubled past, of course, like had issues with her husband taking the kid to Ukraine and being on battling on drugs and stuff. But they, tragically, Hayden Panettiere passed away yesterday. I saw that all in the news. 36 years old. They're saying it was a drug overdose. But there is some conspiracy surrounding that because she was just recently speaking out about certain things. She talked about it in her book, and she was been on podcasts talking about things that she dealt with in Hollywood with very rich and famous people that she didn't mention by name, but was just telling stories about like the abuse that she endured. I think I have a clip of one of that. Yeah. Right here.
Shifted, and I realized that I was in danger. But by the time I'd realized I was in danger, I was quite literally out to sea. And it was that moment shook me and was shocking. And I was quite literally walked down, and I had been having a great time. There was no hints of anything like that happening. So it took me, I was shocked. It took me by surprise. And it was led by somebody that I had grown to trust and see as a protector and somebody who had my back, and to be walked down, down the stairs. And it was as like a surprise, presented as though it was like a surprise. And it was this very small room, and she physically put me in the bed next to this undressed man who was very famous and had his hands like this, like this was just, an average day for him. And this is something that happens all the time. And I waited for her to leave, and I mean that lion in me, that fire in me, that my hair stood on end, and I became ferocious. I was like, this is not happening. But I had nowhere to hide, and I bolted, and I hid wherever I could think of to hide on a boat. On a boat. There was no jumping off and swimming away, and there was nobody who was going to. I realized that there was nobody who was going to be empathetic to my situation. That this was nothing new to them.
It's interesting because there's a lot of stories about boats like that. And I think that is part of it, where there's that sense of like, there's nowhere to run to.
Yeah.
You're out on the water, and there's different laws out there when you're on open water sometimes. Maritime laws. So I don't know if that is part of it as well. Like, but I've heard other stories. I mean, Harvey Weinstein has an accusation about the same type of thing, where it's like someone was brought down to his room on a boat. But yeah, like, and I believe, when she tells the full story, she was 18 when this happened. Like, she had just turned 18, and someone that she trusted in the business. And when you're a child, a lot of time the ones that are targeted are these children that have like troubled homes. These children that have like family issues. So they kind of like look to these agents or these people in the business to be their
Can trust.
Yeah, and then you expect them to be protecting you and taking you around, and they'll give you a sense of that. And it's funny how like you see a lot of times women are the ones being used, or the ones doing the grooming.
Yeah.
Or
you
the
see
offering.
that with
Ghislaine Maxwell. Yeah. And other people that we've heard about that this happened to. But for her to be speaking about this just now recently, coming, and then she has this book that just came out where she's like kind of telling the story as well, and then this happens.
Yeah.
And she just was talking about how she just got sober, got her life back on track.
Didn't her brother pass away too?
Did he?
From, I think, a couple years ago, from like an enlarged heart or something like that. I don't know if it had to do with COVID.
Was her brother also in the business too, or
I don't know. Just thought that was weird.
Hayden Panettiere's death comes just 3 years after her brother Jansen passed away at 28, leaving their parents Skip and Leslie to grieve the loss of both children. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sad.
That is sad.
That is. Yeah, when I first read it, it's always like, wow, she's so young, 36. And they always say there's they don't know the cause of death or whatever at first, and then people start like, revealing the stuff that they've been doing or saying or whatever like that, and it's just like, wow, she said what?
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden she's dead.
Yeah.
And
when you hear the 911 call, it's just like matter of fact, like, oh, it's an overdose.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I saw that video, like a clip of her talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
So when I heard that she died, and from what, it kind of like, it made me think about that clip.
Because now she's speaking out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be a coincidence.
Could be. It absolutely could be.
Yeah.
And she does have a history with drug problems. And it could absolutely just be as innocent as the fact that she had a relapse and she OD'd. And that's the tragedy in and of itself. But it does seem weird, that at the time where she's now starting to like try to get her life back together, and then speaking about the trauma that she's been through in the business, and not naming names, but like alluding to the fact that these are people that people know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't make agreements and think you're gonna get out of it scot free. And I think a lot of people, it's like this self gratification, or you want to, don't get me wrong, people work at things, but what I'm saying is, like, how can I, like, what makes you see these people and you're like, how did they get where they're at? And there were so many people that were more talented, had their life together, like, but then them, how'd this happen? I'm not saying that about her, but again, how do people get caught up on drugs? Because they weren't mentally ready. They weren't stable to be able to handle that stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's these agreements we make to get the dream.
And it's crazy because it seems to be way more prevalent with people that get into it when they're kids.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
because you're not
barely
even,
any of them get out unscathed.
You're coerced into, like, you don't even know what you really want,
right?
But your parents are kind of egging you on,
and then you become the breadwinner of the family, and now you're pressured. Now there's a whole different dynamic. There's a different pressure. There's a different, even you don't know how to handle that now, because it's like, how can my parents tell me what to do when I'm the one making the money? They depend on me.
Dude, I always, when we talk about this stuff, what does it always make, what movie does it always make you think of, though?
I mean, so many, because our childhood was
okay.
riddled with these, like Corey Feldman.
What I'm saying is, where it showed in real life how parents are willing to just give their kids up.
Bruno.
You saw Bruno?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Like, that was an amazing sketch that he did. I don't know if we could play it because of copyright, but in essence, he set up a mock casting for, it was supposed to be for this big Hollywood agency, and he had parents come with their small children, most of them like babies.
Like 3, 5
like between the ages of like 2 and 7. Like, this was the age range. And he would set up the most ridiculous scenarios for the parents. Like, we're going to have your baby in a sports car going 80 miles an hour with no seatbelt and no car seat. Are you okay with that? Like, oh yeah, it's fine. Yeah, she actually loves speed. I mean, I can't get her to slow down. Like, the parents would just be that cringy. I remember one was like, we're gonna hang your child on an upside down cross. Another one, he told the mom,
the baby needs lipo.
The baby needs lipo.
Yeah.
And the mom was like,
oh yeah,
we're okay with that. Like,
yeah,
it was just,
and it's funny, but it's not funny.
Yeah,
it's not funny. Like, really, it's I heard this thing. You know how they talk about, like, Muhammad marrying a 9-year-old, right? Or marrying a 6-year-old.
6-year-old consummating
at
9.
Right. But I was watching this thing with a bunch of Muslims, like, saying, well, I give my kid up. I give my kid up at 1 year old. I give my kid up when he's born, like when she's born,
What are they
right
talking
away
about?
to Muhammad. Right? My point is, it's the mentality, right?
Oh, they're saying that if Muhammad wanted to marry their child, they would
Yeah.
give them up right away.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
okay.
they're
Because it's an
saying
honor.
because it's Muhammad.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
It's like
Like,
those Mormon, prophets that, have like 15.
It's a cult.
Yeah.
What you're saying.
Yeah.
but so then think about it like that. With this, it's like people aren't thinking these things through at all. Like, how does that make sense? And in what world? Like, think about that. Why would you give up your kid in that way, right? To somebody, and how would that make that person a righteous and good person that you would want to give your kid up to?
Yeah.
And, like, it makes no sense. And it's the same thing. Like, are you thinking about your kid when you're gonna do all these things? No. Maybe you're thinking about money. Maybe you're thinking about prestige,
Validation
honor,
of yourself.
yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
but it's the same. It's the same
It all
thing,
comes from
right?
the same place. Yeah.
Because it's just, we're like, America is like the Hollywood. Everything's about fame, fortune, but Arabs, because these are mostly Arabs that would say something like this. It's a different culture. So they're not seeing that in that way, but it's the same idea.
Right.
Where people have these ideas and they don't even think them through. It's just like, what's wrong? There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy, man. Speaking of Muhammad, speaking of Islam, did you guys see the they were doing some like protest in Dearborn where all these bikers came out there? What was it called? It was called something crazy. Hold on, let me see.
Stuff is happening in Dearborn.
Yeah, Dearborn is becoming a thing. Oh, they did a pig roast.
Oh,
wow.
They did a pig roast, like barbecue / kind of protest rally where all these bikers came in to pretty much like, protest against the Islamic takeover in Dearborn. But yeah, here's a.
It was on the 18th, right? Oh,
yeah.
Minute, what's today?
It was this weekend. Or maybe it is on the 18th, but they're all coming there now.
Okay.
I don't know when the thing is. Let me see. Yeah, these are all bikers coming in.
wow.
Yes.
Man,
That's like,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
Tired.
We'll see one car.
right?
I'll see some cars.
Oh, they're going the other
they're
way.
going the other way
Yeah, I'm talking about there. Like,
because they probably
there are no cars.
took over the road.
Yo, it's still going.
That's crazy. I guess he's considered a bike king.
Yeah.
Little go-kart thing.
Yeah, so they're out there ready to protest. But of course, Jake Lang is also doing what he does, agitating.
The dude is
But I heard that the dudes that punched him at the last thing got arrested. One of the guys had been arrested for killing somebody before.
wow.
In 1999, he ran over some woman with a truck.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and he
So-
did 15 years in prison, and now he just got arrested again for punching him.
Wow.
Yeah. Let me see.
I believe they're going to the 6:30 City Hall meeting because everybody's chimping the fuck out. They're chimping the fuck out. I don't have bananas. Chill out. I don't have bananas. This is not America. This is an insurgency. They are taking over our country. They're taking over our country. They want us all dead. Let's go.
It's wild what's happening right now. People are pushing.
This one.
Wow. This is Dearborn, Michigan right now.
Yes, this is Dearborn, Michigan. Any racist is not welcome. No races here. If you can't be peaceful, but every race is welcome. If you're a racist, you're not welcome.
At all. We do not.
Every race is welcome. 1, 2, 3. Our president is a pedophile.
Okay.
That made no sense.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, this
Guys,
is him.
we're live in Dearborn, Michigan for the March Against
Look at him.
Islamification. We will not let our country fall and become like London. We will stand strong.
He's holding the
against these
Quran with a
Islamic
pack of
invaders.
bacon.
These jihadis will have to go. Christians in America, you need to stand up before your daughters are raped in the streets like the animals that they think we are. They call us kafirs. They hate us, and they want to destroy white people and Christian America. We will not allow it to happen. Dearborn, Michigan.
And then you give them the fuel to say, "Oh, you're just a racist. We don't want racists here." You allow them to become victims when you take this approach that he takes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but apparently, people are.
He said our president is a pedophile. Mohammed is a pedophile.
Well, he got that.
Huh?
I said he had that sign right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Like,
Yeah.
what are we doing? What
Yeah.
standards? And then when you ask them, well, how do you reconcile that? Well, that was a different time.
Is it a different time?
No.
Yeah. So that's still going on out there. Did you guys hear about the Milwaukee election? That what was the lady Hong was up? She was about to win, and then like in the middle of the night, the establishment candidate won, and then they had like some weird excuse for why. But now all of a sudden, like the socialists are mad and they're trying to say that the election was stolen because now they're seeing it happen to them in the primary.
They're
You know what I mean?
election deniers.
Yeah, it's hilarious. But let me see NBC's reaction to finding out. Oh yeah, so check this
I
out.
guess the exact thing, yes, is if 5 of the USB sticks were missing results from the election, so then they have to go try to re-grab them.
So in the middle of the night, they've been waiting for the results of these elections. No, it was too close to call. Look at the numbers. He's up 40%. She's got 39.5, right? Francesca Hong is the socialist one, the one that wants to cancel Thanksgiving, the one that wants to, end the Senate,
abolish
the Senate, abolish the Constitution, all that stuff.
And that just shows you like what the Democratic Party is turning into.
She was supposed to blow him out, Crowley, because the polls were saying she was well in the lead. So I think they are in more trouble than they think they are. But all of a sudden, in the middle of the night, she was leading, and then the numbers flipped like that, and then he went in the lead. And this guy that is on the news, on NBC, he cannot hide his just annoyance with the news that it like flipped like that. So just watch. Okay, now I don't want to work. Let me see. Why I don't want to work.
I guess the exact thing, yes, is if 5 of the USB sticks were missing results from the election, so then they have to go try to re-grab them. Yeah, and they're all the folks behind the scenes are talking about this as well, so we can also look. It's unfortunate.
The folks behind the scenes here, you're saying?
Yes.
Are how do I ask this artfully?
How do I ask this artfully?
Look, he's stuck, bro. This is
He's
live TV.
Emotional.
This is live TV. Hold on, there's more to it. There's more clips.
Okay. Wow.
Oh, this is when it
What the
flipped.
heck just came in Brown? Which was that that was huge for her.
Yeah, so that was about 18,000 votes. And she nets 2,000.
Question. Was that that wasn't central count, was it?
It's possible. There's no remaining vote in Brown according to our counter. I'll check the check the website.
I said I want percent more, but now I do, because if that was central count, what was his percentage of that vote?
Let's take a look.
If this was central count, this is the question we're getting at from Milwaukee. If he just got buried in central count Green Bay.
It was 44 to 34. Hong over Crowley.
Okay. Okay, yeah, can we ask our decision desk what we think that was that just,
Yep.
And do we think there's central count left for?
This dude was like flustered the whole night. They couldn't make sense of what was happening. But apparently they had the votes one way, and then they made this announcement that like the USB sticks had the wrong information on them, and they had to confiscate them back and take them back and redo them.
Oh gosh.
And it was 5 USB sticks, and then once they redid all of that, then he was in the lead again. And
wow. We're in 2026. They're still transferring USB sticks, and there's no better way of doing this.
Crazy.
Yeah.
There's better ways. It's
They just don't want
the
it.
ways that we can get over.
They can cheat.
Any way they can control it where they could cheat.
I saw something about a Muslim that won for New Jersey, but I don't know what exactly he won. Did you see anything like that?
There might have been mayor.
Yeah.
There was some stuff in North Jersey, Patterson.
Yeah, it could have been a mayor somewhere. Yeah. I don't know.
Are two things. There's the audit log and
This is them explaining what happened with the drives.
two things. There's the audit log and the results. What we uncovered was that 5 of the sticks had the audit log downloaded and not the results. It's a human error. These things can happen. So basically what we need to do is go back to the operations center, and we're going to download out of those 5 machines the results and make sure that's not the audit log.
Yeah, so that's what happened. It was a human error.
Human error.
Human error that had the counts wrong. Yeah. And but she ended up losing in Milwaukee, and but the fact that, like Jake said, the fact that she was so close to the establishment guy,
crazy.
and you had the other guy, the guy we showed, Saeed, something, whatever, that just won his race. You got all these other socialists. A lot of them are Muslim, winning races all over the country. And, the Democrats are definitely in trouble. I don't know how I think like this race, they needed to show the establishment could win for the midterms, because I think they're worried about what it's going to be like, because these are just primary races. But to put a lady like that, Francesca Hong, up against a Republican in that state that's going to be talking about common sense stuff, and she's talking about
Abolishing police.
the most
crazy.
crazy,
Prisons.
abolishing prisons, abolishing police, abolishing the Senate, abolishing the Constitution,
Yeah.
not having Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Like,
What was AOC's phrase?
oh, woke one was crazy.
Woke one.
Woke one was
She
crazy.
was woke one.
Yeah, yeah. That is a hell of a gaslighting to try to tell us that that was just woke one. Woke one was crazy, guys. Don't take anything we said back then serious. We were crazy.
That's crazy to say.
Yeah. Speaking of AOC and crazy, you see her trying to freeze her eggs now.
Yeah, I saw that. Her little simp guy, man. That dude.
They broke up.
Did they break up?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, they broke up. Apparently, they haven't been together for a while, and she was keeping it a secret.
Oh.
I thought she didn't want to have kids.
Right.
Yeah.
But and that's why I'm like,
What is she? 38.
She's 36, I think. Yeah, 36-year-old Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez Plains. Yeah, she's 36. But yeah, this is the. I don't know if she's doing it to like appeal to women, like because everything these people do is for optics. It's for, but she's posting videos of her doing the thing to freeze her eggs.
Yeah.
She looked like she's pregnant already. I don't know.
That wasn't so
She
bad.
just got a little thick. I saw a girl. This woman had said something. Yeah, I've done that. I've done that before. And your needle is a little baby needle. She's trying to allude to the fact that
It's
it
fake.
might be phony.
Yeah.
Or just
It's
for
a
social
publicity
media.
stunt. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them. Yeah, and then people were pointing out that she's out here.
I'm on my way to do my last strength training and lifting session, and let's go.
When have you ever seen her post stuff like this?
I don't know. I don't really watch her stuff.
But she's single now, so she out here trying
Thirst trap.
Here's Bill Maher kind of going in on
I
her.
don't know why we love it or don't love it. I don't know. I don't know much about it. But what it is she's free. She announced, geez, wow. I remember when she was like in the 20s, a new one, and now she's 36. She's freezing her eggs. Something career women do. I get it. You got shit to do. Put the kid on layaway. I get it. I mean, I'm all for it, but I must say, trying to teach kids these days about sex between you might be in the wrong body and your brother's in the freezer. I tell you, explaining the birds and the bees is a lot more complicated than just kids. Now, I don't know if this has anything to do with her decision, but she was engaged for quite a while, and the reports are this week that that's over, that the fiancé, they called it quits, although she says she hopes they can still remain comrades.
Yeah, so all of a sudden she's freezing eggs. She broke up with her fiance. Maybe it has to do with she's probably planning on running for president. She knows she can't have kids.
They're trying to get her in that position to run for president.
Yeah.
Get the heck out of here.
But they know they can't. She can't have kids anytime soon. But
Has
even
that
the
ever-
concept of like freezing your eggs to have a kid when it's right for me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I don't know. It's science. I don't know if I agree with it. You know what I mean?
What's interesting? Matter of fact, I'm gonna send this to you.
Okay.
Because it kind of is connected to that. Like
Okay.
this whole thing we're doing. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Something came to mind, like if she does run, has that ever happened where like a single person, because she's not usually it's like somebody runs and they have a first
lady,
first lady, or
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Come on, but her.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna be entertained.
Yeah, I just sent it to you, Jamie.
Okay.
Fathered 30, 40, 50. So many men have fathered 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 biological children. Now, why should we know our history, Pastor Allen? Because accidental incest is another byproduct of unmoored, wild, sexual. Gays can't have kids. What do you have to do? You got to go get sperm. And there's these sperm donors. There's no such thing as a sperm donor. Listeners, by the way, you get paid for that. So don't use the word donor. So many men have fathered 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 biological children. That's pretty common, bro. So if those children that get birthed from the lesbians or the single mother live in a relatively close area to their biological father, siblings might accidentally end up dating. Multiple stories on mainstream news headlines in America, and I cite one of them in the book, bro. Girl's on Tinder, she meets a guy, they go on a date, they have a fling, she finds out later she had sexual intercourse with her brother. Accidental incest as a result of what? The dehumanization, mistreatment of unborn babies, and most Christians are not aware of it or not willing to fight it.
Yeah.
That's a great point. You're introducing an entirely new problem into society when you do all of these sperm donor babies. I mean, remember the Netflix documentary where that dude had like all those kids?
Yeah. Wasn't he like a doctor or something?
He was
like
a
that?
doctor.
Yeah.
That was like obsessed with.
He wanted to spread his seed.
Yeah. He was in a cult too, wasn't he? In some kind of cult?
I think so.
Yeah.
But wasn't it like 200 kids or something?
Yeah, it was crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah, so when you don't know who your brothers or sisters are, and you're,
out here in these streets, hookup culture, now incest is just
and you're at like a location, right? Say it's in Denver, Colorado, or whatever like that, and everybody just comes from that area within 50 miles or whatever, and if it's 200 babies that it's the likeliness, the percentage of them meeting, it just gets more and more.
Gets higher.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Have you guys heard of the story with the surrogate woman who?
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
She just gave birth, right?
Yeah, and she had to go to a state where because the
parents got divorced.
The parents,
and they didn't want to keep the baby. Or
no,
something.
this is a different one.
Oh, okay.
This is
they look like
a
they're
gay
Muslim.
couple.
Oh
no, I think they're Muslim.
You might be talking about a different one.
Yeah.
So I'm saying y'all might be talking about two different ones.
Yeah.
This is happening a lot now.
I just saw an article about that. She was actually on with Lila Rose. That's her name, right? Yeah, Lila Rose, the abortion advocate, or pro life. But the case was I think it was in Seattle, Washington, that she lived in, and in the clause, if the baby had some type of like defect or something like that, she would abort the baby. But she started feeling like convicted, and she didn't want to do that, so she fled to Texas, which is abortion is banned in Texas.
You talking about this lady?
Who refused to have an abortion after the biological parents asked her to. Well, the baby has been born, and it is a little boy, but he has been given to the parents. McKenna West, the surrogate from Alaska, traveled to Dallas, Texas to give birth because she believed that giving birth there would protect her from having to give up the baby. But as soon as the baby was born, he was given to his parents, and she may never see him again. Remember that McKenna was seeking custody of the child after she says his biological parents asked her to have an abortion because the baby had a heart defect, and they didn't want to deal with those issues. The parents are saying they never asked her to terminate the baby and are now making sure that the baby gets the medical care it needs. McKenna was told that she could not even see the baby, but she is still trying to seek legal custody, and her attorney says they are going to use Texas laws that state if you give birth to a baby in their state, then you are the legal mother. Now, this is interesting because McKenna wanted to save the baby's life because she believed the parents would not get the baby the care it needed for its heart defect. But now that the baby is alive and the parents are seeking medical care to make sure he's okay, should the surrogate McKenna still be allowed to claim the child as her own? What do you think of this story? Leave a comment to let me know.
It got crazier then.
This is the type, but think about it. This is the type of chaos you invite in when you are doing things out of order like this. It's not going to always just be nice and neat in a package like you are told.
Right. It's always like when you are focused on something, especially out of your own desire, you miss everything else that you're not taking into account. You know, none of us can take everything into account, but that's why there's an order that God has given us so that we can live by it, because he's already taken it into account, right? He already knows the order. And when we submit to that, well, people, that doesn't make sense. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Marriage doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know, whatever.
Right.
Like, sex before marriage, whatever. I can do whatever I want. Like, no, all these things matter. Fathers matter, right? Like, even not only that, like with these people just having these designer babies and women freezing their eggs, and then just like, that's why I wanted to bring this up, because you freeze your egg, you don't even need a man, you just get a donor, right?
What is designer babies?
Like, designer baby is like messing with genetics. Like, that's the next thing, right?
Picking traits that you want, blue eyes, blonde hair,
Right.
which you kind of are doing when you go to a donor, because you are they have certain features
exactly
listed,
from the father.
Yeah. And you can kind of design what you want from that.
And I know some people who kind of did that
and didn't turn out the way they expected.
Did not turn out the way they expected.
Yeah.
And then you're not looking 10, 20 years down the line and what you're going to have to deal with, what you're going to have to go through. People, they're not taking these things into account.
Yeah, not only that, like the generational curses that you know that they don't know.
And also, genetically, are y'all compatible, or is there like something that could cause problems? Like, you don't know these things. Are y'all brother and sister? You don't know who the sperm donor is.
Crazy.
Well, you know that. Like,
what if the person who's donated that sperm was a product of a sperm donor who's now your brother? You know what I mean? Like, you don't know.
Have you got? There was actually something on Netflix that was kind of connected to this whole thing.
What?
Where
you talking about what we were just talking about, the doctor who was intentionally using his own sperm?
Yeah, Jess said that he was. She wrote something like, because I remember she was the one that told me about that. She said he was Mormon, and they believe in populating their own planet.
That's right. Yeah, he was Mormon, but yeah, he was lying to these people and telling them he was getting them the sperm donor they asked, and he was just using his own sperm.
No, but it's connected to that in a way.
Bro, how sick are you, yo?
But this was like a series that, you know, was fictional probably.
Okay.
But in it, the guy, this is how it starts out. The guy is in jail for killing his son. That he didn't believe he didn't think he killed.
We started watching that. Is that the dude from Avatar?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
We started.
So he just
escaped that. Well, we just.
Yes.
Oh, I think Liz was watching that. Yeah. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I haven't seen it though.
And you know, all the evidence showed that he did it, but he didn't do it. And
spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
Turn it off if you're watching it.
But it's connected to like going to get artificially inseminated.
Okay.
I won't go into it all because I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, and a lot of that stuff would only happen through these idiot complications that we think make sense.
Right.
You know? And it got real crazy. I mean, obviously people are crazy because that was part of it. There's some crazy people involved.
Right. But that's what you introduce though.
Right.
You invite that in all in the name of fertility and helping people when it's like it's a business at the end of the day.
Bro, it's all a business, dude. I talked to
You're in
y'all.
the middle of it now, yeah.
Yeah. I went to those things, and you see how many 6 o'clock in the morning, and there's like mad, dudes there, with their wives or whatever like that. And like you said, it's a business, and it starts with, the food that they probably, put in our farms or whatever like that, and it makes us infertile in some way or whatever like that. But yeah, it's sad. That case is crazy though. I didn't know all that. I didn't know that.
Apparently now she had the baby.
I knew she had the baby, but I didn't know that because the parents the parents want the baby now. But
this is the thing,
they
like,
didn't want the baby.
So how do you know that though? Because you're only
Yeah.
like, how do we
Going by
know
what
what
she
the
says.
truth is? You know what I mean?
Right,
Because she could be a crazy person that made that up because she got attached to the baby and wants to keep the baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like people, we jump to the conclusion of the first person to come out and speak out, and sometimes that's not always
We
the
don't
case.
know the truth,
I
yeah.
just saw a story of a dude that was trying to claim he got kicked out of some pool in Chicago because people were racist.
Yeah,
you saw that?
I saw that.
And
yeah.
he totally made it all up.
Yep.
Like
Wow.
totally, but went viral. Like was brought on. Roland Martin was brought on all these
Yeah.
TV shows.
Yeah.
Like
Of course.
and
Got his kids involved.
got his
teaching
kids
his
in-
kids stupid stuff.
yeah, because he started filming these two white women that approached him at this pool in Chicago at a. He was
brought it up. You might as well pull it up.
yeah. I'll see if I can find it. But but it ended up that the dude was lying.
Yeah. So what happened was he got an Airbnb there,
Yeah.
right? He was spending. He wasn't from Chicago. Spending time in Chicago, got an Airbnb. He was supposed to go through the process of,
We all know when you get an Airbnb, there's a whole list of things that
Yeah,
you have to do.
and they tell you-
when we went to Puerto Rico, there was certain things we had to do so we could access the pool, right?
Right. Yeah.
If you don't do those things, you
don't
run the
get-
risk
Yeah.
of not getting access to
And
the
they
pool.
tell you,
Yeah.
and they told him,
Right.
like you have to do these things,
And he
Yeah.
agreed to do it.
Yeah.
He said, okay, in the email, they showed it. Like they put him on blast.
Yeah.
That he agreed to do it, which was he had to show his ID at the front desk to make sure that he got the pool passes, so that he could then be identified as one of the guests. Because when you got Airbnb people coming in, you don't know who's there, who's not. There's people that live there. They don't want strangers at their pool, so they have to go through this process.
You got to present ID,
Right.
so you can know
Not-
who you are, huh?
Yeah, not just that. Like it's if you know it's coming from Airbnb guest, you can deal with that also, right?
Yeah.
So you got to know who you're dealing with, and when you have their information, people could a lot of times will be a little bit more accountable.
Yeah. So he ended up getting approached by some staffers that worked there, and he
First
started.
thing?
They were white ladies, and all you see is him turn on his camera and say, they trying to kick me out this pool when it's all these other white people here.
Can't find it.
They didn't. I'm gonna see if I can find. I'm looking for it. But yeah, and like I said, they put him on blast and showed that. First of all, they showed the CCTV footage that these women went up to multiple people at the pool. Some of the white people too. All the people that didn't have IDs at the front desk and asked them if they for their ID so that they could make sure they're supposed to be at the pool.
Yeah.
But he didn't see none of that. He only saw when they approached him. And he tried to make it a whole...
Or he didn't want to see it. You know you wrong already, bro.
But it was just crazy. Like, immediately they bring this dude on all these shows. This is the guy here. The dad's pool video went viral after he said his sons were singled out at Chicago apartment, blah, blah, blah. Let me see. Look, racial justice, housing accountability, Atlanta Black Star. Like, they just automatically taking this dude's side. Let me see if this is the article, if it has this video in there. But anyway, saying that to say, like, this lady is telling us her side of the story, but we don't know.
Yeah.
Like, it could be that. It couldn't, but it might not be.
Okay, so I'm gonna record this. So I'm sitting out here with the pool with my children.
This is where the video starts.
First of all,
children. My
on,
children.
It's children.
I'm the only black man out here. So the nice white people come out here and tell me if I don't show them my ID, I have to leave. But no one else has to show their ID. So now she's finna call the police on me. And the police are gonna come in front of my children. And they smiling. Look at her smiling. They're smiling.
I don't think they're smiling.
She's smiling. But our residents here.
I'm telling you, I don't want to be recorded.
You being recorded. I'll be here when the police come.
So, like, the narrative started going all over the internet that these were two just random people that were at the pool that just saw him and didn't want him there, and that they were Karens. Like,
okay.
Roland Martin was doing all of the usual suspects, and he went on all their shows, getting interviewed.
I'll be here. So now they calling the police on me. Karen and her friend, she's smiling because they're going to call the police on me because I don't have an ID on me. Who takes an ID to the swimming pool? And not just that, nobody else has been asked to show their identification.
So here's like, I know for me, if I'm going into a place, I want to respect
the rules of the place
and the regulations of the place, because that's how you keep order. That's how you keep things up to par. You know, I want to respect it, so I'm going in like, okay, what do I need to do? It's the opposite for him. You hear it, in everything he's saying.
There's people that really live their life like this. Like they don't think they have to follow rules.
Yeah.
And they think the rules don't apply to them.
Mm-hmm.
And you see it everywhere you go. And it's always like, things could just be so much better if we all just thought about everyone else and followed the rules. Rules exist for a reason.
They exist for a reason so people don't take advantage. Anybody can just come to the pool and just, disrespect the rules and break things and not honor.
But when you're selfish, you're only looking at it from your own perspective.
But the crazy thing is they showed the email where he agreed to follow the rules of the pool and he still didn't do it.
Yeah.
And then want to act like a victim when they approach him.
But what happened to all the people that put him on, saying all this stuff and making it look like a racist thing? What happened to them?
They're gonna move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
They're all grifters.
But they're not gonna apologize for,
or they're gonna make excuses for it.
What sucks is the kid has more sense than him.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep playing it because you're right. I heard when the kid said, and I'm like, listen to your son.
Yeah.
All right, let's see how this works out. This is crazy. Now my children are here. This is in front of my children.
Look at him trying to get sympathy.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. Stop.
Look at the white man. He's swimming. The guy. There's the kid over there. Does he need his ID? They are calling the police on me. This is crazy. This is so crazy. Where you going, Al? What?
You just get your ID.
I'm not getting my ID. I don't have to show them no ID to be at the pool.
The son said, Dad, can you just get your ID?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's not that serious.
Yeah,
just get your ID and show them.
But
But now he's looking for his moment. And they gave it to him because he's all over everything.
Karen up and the other lady just smiling. This is crazy.
The cops and you could get in jail.
I don't want y'all to be traumatized by this though. No, don't cry.
They're gonna be more traumatized because the cops are coming and they're gonna arrest you in front of everybody.
Exactly.
I can cry. So have a seat, Kingston.
They want you to go in jail.
They're not gonna put me in jail.
Please just get your ID.
No, we can
please just get your
because we're
ID.
black, we consider just like everybody else.
Because you're black. That's just sad.
Wow, welcome to
That's
Chicago.
all they see right there is a
Yep.
little kid crying.
Yep.
That's so sad.
And
the dad just swallow your pride, dude.
he made another video
Afterwards.
after. You saw that?
Yeah, where it went. He realized it went viral.
Yeah, and he was talking to the kids. I don't know if you saw that.
I didn't see that one.
And then the kids are like, well, he's saying, what did you learn from this? And it's just like, he's coaching them. Dude, it's
teaching
horrible,
them
man.
to lean into a false reality.
Yeah.
That he invented.
That he literally invented.
Hold up. Courtney said, but it's not that serious from the woman asking either, SMH. That woman was looking for her moment too.
No,
was she?
No,
She was
here's
doing her job.
Here's the thing. So like if you look at the statement from the place, the place where they were staying, because it's like a residential building. And this
Just
is
like
the
Puerto Rico.
This is the community pool.
Yeah.
Like we said, when he signed up for the Airbnb, they had a list of rules that he had to sign off on, and he agreed to them. And he said, okay, I'm going to show my ID when I get there, blah, 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 blah. And he never did any of that.
Yeah.
This is their policy that anybody who's at the pool whose ID has not already been established at the front desk, they have to go up and ask them for their ID. This is what they do to everybody.
Yeah.
Apparently. And like I said, they showed the CCTV footage where they didn't only just approach him. They approached everybody at the pool that didn't have an ID on file. But he only made it seem like they came after him only.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And just doing Airbnbs with my family, like, and traveling, it's normal.
Yeah.
Like, especially when it's a nice place, it's normal to do that. They're on you. And they're making sure that you're supposed to be there.
They're holding a standard for their tenants because the people
it's
that
an
live
investment, right?
and the people that live there don't want to have to deal with.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
So if you're going to allow people to do Airbnb, you have to have these certain rules in place.
Because it's also for the people that live there.
Yeah. Remember when we were in Puerto Rico and the dude kept bringing alcohol to the pool?
Yeah.
And they had to say something to him because it's like the people that live there didn't like that.
Yeah.
So like you have to.
He's like, oh, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like, yo, this is.
It's the rules.
Yeah.
You got to respect them.
Right.
You know? And the person who's holding people accountable, it can be a little annoying and seem Karenish.
Yeah.
And sometimes people
That's their
don't,
job, though.
But sometimes people don't have the best attitude about it.
Yeah.
I don't know how they acted, but it doesn't matter because if you just do what you're supposed to do, it's over.
Right.
But his son has more knowledge than him. Dad, just show your ID.
Yeah. Courtney said, okay, I didn't see the video of her asking everyone.
Yeah, well, if you look at the full story, they show the CCTV footage, and they show all the email correspondence between him and the company, and they show that he never showed his ID at the front desk, like he said he was going to do. So they covered their butts on this one.
Yeah,
but the damage is already done, though. Like. They're not gonna.
Dude, if you would have heard Roland Martin and all the like race hustlers,
I know.
They was going into like this is a tri-old tale of black people at pools, and they would drain the pools because they went into all of that. They went into all of that.
You just gotta have honor and respect for other people's stuff. Like they're in place for a reason because people take advantage, and when it's not your own, you see it. People don't care.
Even
they don't
if
care.
It is race. Like, even if there's a racist person, you can still deal with it with respect.
Yeah.
Because they can only do so much. And it's like, all right, well, what's the problem? Like, you can work through it.
Within the rules.
And
the
you
laws.
don't have to get snappy, and go crazy. Like, you can work through it if you're calm. Because I've had to work through things with people that are dead wrong, that are overstepping, right?
Yeah.
And doing too much. You work through it. That's all. And then at the end of the day, like, sometimes they don't want to apologize even,
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yep. Courtney said, but the media loves the race divide as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
Amber said on YouTube he ruined his kid's day just to go viral. Shaking my head. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he saw an opportunity. I think a lot of people see opportunities because he grifted off of it.
Yeah.
Like he got on a bunch of TV shows. He raised his platform just off of creating a narrative that wasn't real.
Yeah. It's a shame.
And that's what's sad because you're giving that to your kids.
Mm-hmm.
You're passing that down to your kids, and that's uncomfortable. Like when your dad is like that. Like, that's uncomfortable. Like dad was like that.
Used to do that
Not
stuff.
that, but like
he would do
things.
different stuff that would make
and
it
sometimes
weird.
I'll be like, all right, Dad, you're doing too much.
Yeah.
Like this is annoying.
Yeah.
Like it's uncomfortable for me. Like
Right.
I know you felt the same
Yes.
way, because you're like showing off for no reason.
No, remember when we would go to restaurants and he would mess with the waiter? He'd be like, y'all take food stamps?
Yeah.
Yeah. And just to see their face.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there was presidents that weren't married. I looked it up.
Yeah.
And there was James Buchanan, but that was in 1857.
Oh.
And let me see. Grover Cleveland in 1884. He wasn't married. And a few others entered office as widowers, previously married but not currently. Thomas Jefferson, Andrew Jackson, Martin Van Buren, and Chester A. Arthur. So they weren't married at the time of becoming president.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of presidents, I just watched Young Washington. It's a pretty good movie.
Oh, really? I didn't even know they did a Young Washington movie.
It's produced by Angel Studios.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
They kind of disappointed me with the Animal Farm film, but
yeah,
hopefully they recovered from that.
Animal Farm?
Yeah, Animal Farm. The Animal Farm film they put out was terrible.
Yeah. I remember you talking about it, you know.
Yeah. You don't know the Animal Farm book? George Orwell?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, they did a movie off of that?
They did a movie off of that, but it was done by Seth Rogen.
Oh. That's right.
And then the story was totally flipped. Like the story is supposed to be a tale about communism and how it ruins, society.
Right.
But they tried to turn it into like capitalism is bad. Like they totally flipped the story.
And they put that out?
Yes. That's why they was getting dragged for it. We talked about it. I don't think you were here, but we talked about it when it came out.
They ain't watch it. Did they watch it?
I think they did. And then they tried to do this whole they actually did like a weird campaign where they started paying like conservative influencers on X and everybody to like make posts saying that it was a great movie. But you could see you could clearly see that these people never watched it because like what they were saying about it didn't make sense with what the film was saying.
Wow.
Yeah.
I gotta watch it. I got Angel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Young Washington, good.
Okay.
Speaking of presidents, it's I don't want to give it away, but it's talks about his young life, how he moved up the ranks of military, and there was a story I saw a pastor talk about it, about how he had a battle. This was like, the conflict between the French, like it was like the French and Indian conflict.
Yeah.
And there was a battle where he was shot at multiple times, and he gained the respect of the native chief, whatever that
wasn't that like supposed to be some kind of miracle that he didn't
it was
get?
a miracle.
Oh,
so they
yeah.
wanted to meet him like years later.
I have heard this story,
Yeah.
where they couldn't believe that because this
couldn't
guy was a marksman.
Yeah, they called him something. I don't remember.
He never misses. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a marksman that he got shot at like 14, 15 times, and he wanted to meet him because he felt like in their religion or whatever like that, he's
protected
by God.
Yeah.
And apparently it was in like the history books before. I had never heard that story about George Washington before, but they removed that because had God divine or whatever, like
divine intervention.
Yeah.
Wow.
In it, but it was
man.
It was cool, man. It was a cool.
Sucks. That we got schools that are so atheist.
I know.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, I recommend that movie.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Anybody see Spider-Man?
I still haven't watched it. I know you guys watched it. Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. Lacey wants to go watch it. I haven't had a chance, so but we will.
Good movie.
I heard it was good. Some people said it was the best one. You said it was up there, but
I'm
not
biased.
the best one.
I'm biased though because I told you before that to me I love Spider-Man 2 with Tobey, with Doc Ock. I feel like that's the word that I use is a masterpiece.
I'm not a fan.
I gotta go back and watch that one.
I love.
You don't like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man?
No.
Yeah.
So
I don't like the way he.
Is this your favorite version
He's
of
cheesy
Spider-Man?
to me.
Is this your favorite version of Spider-Man?
I mean, I wouldn't go that far.
Your favorite version was the cartoon.
I do.
That's in a different category.
I do think he was great in this movie.
Okay.
Like this is one of his best in terms of his acting.
Yeah, he even did a New York accent. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah.
In the other ones, he really didn't have a New York accent.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one, I felt like, and I think I talked to you about this. Like, I always felt like Tom Holland, he's a good Spider-Man.
Yeah.
They start out with him in high school or whatever like that, and it always felt too kiddie to me. This one, he grew up.
Okay.
I felt like it was like more mature, and
yeah,
I don't know if you felt that same way.
Yeah,
without giving anything up.
Yeah, and it was some good stuff. Like like the thing about, I'm not gonna give it away, but the
don't spoil nothing.
Yeah,
Jake.
I haven't watched.
no,
it.
but the thing about like, because it kind of ends the second one, or how many Spider-Mans were there?
Yeah, it's like 4. This is the 4th movie.
This is the 4th one from this one. All right, so the 3rd one where
the Spider-Man
he loses his aunt. He already lost his parents.
Yeah.
He loses his friends because they don't remember him anymore.
Right.
So he's basically alone, and it just shows you like nobody can live like that. You know, we weren't like, in terms of biblically, like we're not made to be isolated, and we're not made to try to work everything out, and witchcraft don't work, because that's literally like
that's
what
it
happened
was.
in the 3rd one.
Right.
Witchcraft to try to make, I'm trying to do what's right.
Yeah.
But none of that stuff works, and it backfires. You know, so. And then I think he realizes that in this one. So it was more of like a heartfelt movie, and kind of real. It wasn't cheesy to me.
Yeah, that's what I mean with that. There's those moments where it's like, really human.
Yeah.
Human connection,
Yeah.
I heard Zendaya was like, eh.
I always feel like Zendaya is always like Zendaya.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, she's not bad,
but
she's also not, the
right
highlight of.
She doesn't steal the show at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Side note.
Yeah.
But Tom Holland, he did really good.
But there was some good moments between,
Yeah.
So
there were some good
who's
moments.
the best Spider-Man to you? I know you think it's Toby. Who's the best?
No, I don't think.
You said it was Toby.
No,
you
said
saying number
movie
two.
wise.
Okay, so who's the best Spider-Man?
I think Tom Holland is a pretty good Spider-Man, but I do like all of them for
different reasons.
Yeah, like Andy Garfield. I think the first movie was pretty good. And Toby 1 and 2, pretty.
To me, Toby's the worst.
But are you looking at it because of Spider-Man 3?
I'm looking at it because
Spider-Man 3 was trash.
I didn't like him. I don't know. He was like throughout all of them.
You just didn't.
Just
his personality.
I didn't like the way he
you.
played it. Yeah,
I kind of agree with that.
Spider-Man was pretty nerdy and geeky, man. Like in the comics.
There's a difference between geeky and like.
Yeah, there's a difference between nerdy and geeky and like.
Andy was
dorky.
There's a difference. Yeah, like Spider-Man was geeky, but he wasn't
Screech.
corny.
He wasn't
like,
Screech. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? He got bullied.
But what does that have to do with anything?
Yeah. There's a difference.
He's Spider-Man, got bullied in high school, right?
Yeah.
But then he gained power.
Uh-huh.
That's his that's his thing.
Yeah, but I'm just like Toby.
You didn't see that with the other ones. Like Andy was too cool. Even Tom never really got bullied.
Yeah.
They didn't show that part. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, I can understand that. You did see that a little bit with Andy, but for me, Toby was like, that was I don't have a problem with that. Just not a fan of how he played Spider-Man. I wasn't a fan of how he acted. I wasn't a fan, like, the progression to me. Like 3 was horrible.
Yeah,
3 was trash.
3
was
was
bad.
like
you can't even count 3.
Yeah,
you can't. You count it.
Yeah.
No,
right?
You can't count. I'm just like, I think we had that conversation. I don't even like MJ, the girl that played MJ. What's her name?
Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah. But 2 to me is just a great movie. I want to go back and watch it. Actually,
I gotta watch it again. I haven't seen it.
2 is awesome.
I'll watch it again for you, Moan.
Yeah,
watch it again, please.
I'm sorry, dude. When he's like snapping in the
bro.
street
I
and
hate
like
that.
3. See, you're
I
thinking
know.
of 3.
But I know, but it's just
I
like
wanted to leave the movie.
Leave
when
3.
But here's my thing. He did that.
Yeah.
Like he did that. That was a part of him.
Yeah.
You know? I'm not saying like how do you even do that? It's just so stupid.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Tom had some bad movies too. Like I don't like the one with Jake Gyllenhaal with the Mysterio.
Yeah, that was kind of.
But collectively, if you're looking collectively, I would say
he's the best.
He's the best
Spider-Man overall.
Overall, even I loved him in Civil War. You know what I mean? Like his entrance in that was awesome.
Yeah,
I think they kind of got carried away with. They kind of made him like a mini Tony Stark Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I mean Iron Man.
Yeah.
I was like, I wasn't liking the direction, but when they did the whole flip thing, that was their way of like revamping.
Yeah, because it was. They were too Tony Stark focused on everything.
Yep.
Because he was the whole franchise at that point.
I didn't see any of them, so I don't know what you guys are talking about.
We sound like some nerds right
Marvel
now.
nerds.
Yo, my wife did not want to see it, but I like kind of forced. I'm like, come with. We're going as a family.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm gonna fall asleep. She ain't fall asleep.
She liked it.
She was crying.
Wow.
Yeah, I looked over. Jess was crying like every other scene.
Pop fell asleep though. You said.
Yeah, he was like, he's gonna get on me because.
Yeah, he's like, I wasn't sleeping.
Did seem like he was holding on by a thread.
Who?
We were talking about Spider-Man.
Oh, that's Pop's dad joke. Okay.
At least you got it right last. You remember he tried to do that joke and he totally fumbled it?
Yeah, he did. He did. What else we got? WNBA still under fire for everything going on there. We don't really
Did y'all
need
watch
to touch
Tim
on that.
Pool? I watched most of it. Tim Pool on the Jubilee.
On the Jubilee thing, I didn't watch it because I hate those things.
I know, me too. But
those round table things. They're pointless. Everyone is just on there to get viral clips.
Yeah, sometimes people.
Let me get the.
Sometimes people want to have I like those where opposing views where you can have dialogue and you're not disrespectful. There was a few people on there that was just, dude, why are you so disrespectful? They don't even want to shake his hand,
really,
because they hate him or whatever. It's like
I didn't even. Oh wait, okay.
One moderate versus 20
right.
progressives.
Yeah, I did see a few clips from that. I think he did pretty good.
Yeah, he did. I don't agree with everything with Tim Pool.
Yeah, me neither. But he had some good moments. But I don't know if you guys saw the Islamic debates.
No, on Jubilee.
No, not on Jubilee. On I think his name is Sean Kelly.
Sean Kelly, who's that? I don't know.
Yeah, so I know you've heard of God Logic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it was him, but it was also, I think it was 10 Muslims versus 10 Christians versus 1 Muslim, which was this guy. His name was Sheikh Uthman.
Yeah.
Did you see it, Jamie?
I still haven't watched it.
Yeah, that.
But
I've heard of that dude.
I have heard all of the after.
Yeah.
The after stuff and people talking about what happened.
Yeah.
And everything. So I heard he got cooked.
It was bad.
And then they got mad at him for even being there. People were mad at him because he took pictures and.
Yeah, there's so much fallout with, man. That whole scene, the Dawa scene, is just falling apart, just crumbling because you're only connected because you want to get at Christian.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But now, because nobody's winning anymore because people know all their tactics, they know everything.
Right.
So, because a lot of people didn't know about Islam. So you only had certain people like David Wood, or you didn't have that many. But now there's more Christians that are they know.
And they can dismantle it every time.
Yeah, so you're not able to get these things off, and they just be lying, man. And Uthman is he just takes the cake on that lying.
Yeah.
So he went back to the studio the next day, right? And he had them put in fact checks that weren't even right. Like on God Logic's parts, like to try to fact check him on certain things that were not real fact checks.
Why would they agree to do that?
And they did it. And then God Logic had to like come at them like, listen, this is not wrong. Why would you do this?
Yeah.
But I think he just, got them. And then he went in and recorded, right? I don't know if you heard about this. He recorded because they never got to the last prompt, right? I don't remember what the prompt was, but they never got to it. And he had to go. Like everybody was like, okay, he agreed at first, we're going to leave up. I can stay till 5, but I got to be somewhere. He didn't have to be nowhere. But then all of a sudden he had to leave earlier, right?
Yeah.
So they never got to the last prompt. He came back the next day and says, nobody even wants to, so he's recording himself. Nobody even wants to debate me on this last prompt. Nobody's getting up to do it, So all of you guys are cowards. Like he's saying this, like he's saying it there at that time.
So he went to the studio and recorded it.
Yes.
Like it was live.
Yes.
During the debate. And they allowed him
to do that.
Maybe they didn't realize he was doing. I don't know, dude.
How do you not? Do you have to do editing?
Well, maybe he just recorded himself. I don't know.
That's crazy.
That sounds shady. That sounds
yeah.
So everybody's calling. I didn't hear about this. So everybody's calling him out for that.
That. Yeah, because it was so obvious.
Yeah.
Like he even says, he's saying you, because they're not there, right? So none of them. None of you wanted to.
Oh my gosh.
It's all you can probably find it. We don't need
gosh.
to, but it's just hilarious, dude. And he just did everything he could to save face afterwards. It's just crazy. It's crazy, but
that whole scene is exploding in the Christian world,
Yeah, for good reason.
Yeah.
It needs to, because there's so many. They just lie, even in England, in London, where they have Speaker's Corner, which was huge, right?
Yeah.
Muslims used to be all in there, and now it's mostly Christians. Muslims won't come.
Wow.
Because they can't deal with debates anymore.
Yeah.
They won't debate. That's why it was a shock that Uthman
agreed to do
debated.
this.
But the thing was, he got them to do a prompt the way he thought he could win. So even he had him do it, and then the day of it, they changed it to make it even worse, right?
Wow.
But they still did it.
Yeah, I gotta watch this, man. I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's interesting, but people need to pay attention to this stuff. If you're a believer, if you're a Christian, because just to be able to talk to Muslims, you don't gotta be rude. I talk to Muslims all the time.
Yeah,
you can talk to them about these things and what do they think. I asked some Muslims I know, "Hey, what do you think? Do you like Uthman?"
What do they say?
Oh yeah, he's but have you heard? No, that's not true. let me show you this. Because they don't know. They just know. When you want something to be true versus you want to know the truth, that's two different things, right?
Totally different.
So when you just want something to be true and you just want to believe it, you're just looking for things to confirm it, confirmation bias, right? Versus no, if a Christian does bad, you did bad. Your arguments were weak.
Yeah.
You didn't, you could have said that you didn't prepare, whatever. People would tell. But if a Muslim does bad, no, he didn't do bad.
Yeah.
You did bad.
Right.
He cooked you.
Right,
Dude,
that's what I saw
crazy.
with this. Mom was asking about the Candace Owens and
I didn't get to watch that.
Andrew Wilson.
Whatever side you're on, they think the person got cooked. No one is being objective about this at all.
Did y'all watch any of that?
I seen clips.
I saw the clips too. I don't know. I don't know who cooked who.
It was all pointless
to
nonsense.
me, I I don't think Andrew. I think Andrew Wilson was the least prepared.
Well, he tried to come with that gotcha in the beginning with the private text message from Charlie Kirk, which he refused to show or prove where he got it from or anything.
Yeah.
That was like, what? Where it was like Charlie Kirk text somebody that said he was worried that the left was trying to kill him. You know what I mean? But then people were playing that against what Erica has said in the past, where it's like Charlie wasn't texting any, because Candace had been saying that Charlie was texting and saying that people are trying to kill him the day before he was killed. So Andrew Wilson was trying to come with this like never before seen text message that shows that Charlie even knew that the left was trying to kill him. But then Erica says she had his phone in the past. She said it on what's his name, Glenn Beck's show, and said that I had his phone and he never texted anybody that someone was trying to kill him. You know what I mean? So which one is it?
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, it was a bunch of just
he did get Candace a few times though, like where she just she's horrible in terms of like she just says anything to get out of what she said before.
Yeah.
Like there was one where he was like trying to hold her to consistency, and he said something about, man, I can't think of the word, but she like, I never said that. She said the word he didn't say. And back to him. Like, it's just crazy how she plays this game.
Yeah.
She's really good at it.
Yeah.
But
but
in real time it's obvious to see.
They from the stuff that I saw, like they both were just trying to win and get gotchas. It was no one was really prepared, or no one had any real evidence or proof of anything, or even to argue their own points. Like even Andrew trying to argue why he believed what he believed, he really wasn't doing it. He was just saying, well, that's what they told me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think he did do good on the points he brought up about her bringing up stuff she said that she said she didn't say.
Right.
But because she was going back and forth with that.
Right.
But yeah, I don't think like.
Why do you think he is so involved now all of a sudden though? Like, what is your thoughts on that? When he's like said pretty crazy stuff about Turning Point in the past. Even during the debate, he said Erica's too retarded to kill her husband. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm not a Andrew Wilson.
No, I'm just wondering, like, why? Fan. What do you? Because I know he's been meeting with them a lot lately, and he was like teaching them about debate and stuff like that.
Maybe he's gotten to know them.
Yeah,
and grown in relationship with them. Also, I do think that Andrew Wilson is like actually a Christian. But he's an Orthodox Christian, and if you know about there's been this whole thing with the ortho bros, like online, you know, and he's been kind of going back. That's why, like, if you look, a lot of his debates, he's smoking cigarettes, he curses, you know, effing this, effing that, like
he talks down to everybody. Yeah.
He doesn't really show the fruit of the spirit, you know, in the way like. Most of the time, like they've been through a lot. Like I don't know if you heard that his son was killed.
No.
Yeah, when he was I think his son was 12, maybe 10. Got in a car. They brought him to a friend's house. And
I did hear about that. Yeah.
Guy.
Yeah, somebody used that in a debate or something like that, and it was like uncalled for.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Using something like that.
Yeah. So, and he showed the kid Mercy, who was like a teenager, who it happened to, and they asked for like them to basically go soft on him, and they forgave him. You know. So I mean that part is important, but again, like I don't know, it's these, if you know about Eastern Orthodox, like a lot of these guys, like Andrew Wilson, who's the other guy, Jay Dyer. Have you heard of Jay Dyer?
No.
Yeah, another guy who they're kind of. I think they're friends.
Are they rough like him?
Yeah,
because I don't agree with that. Like,
yeah, they're
you know,
very
just
like to me. They're
trashing.
very disrespectful.
Yeah.
Like they'll be disrespectful to you, and they're doing it for a reason.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a good show. It's also like they're trying to get
it
a
makes
rise.
clicks.
Yeah,
it makes it's clip farming, which is what I felt like most of, because like the whole thing just seemed weird, like paying $300,000, then you're crowdfunding to Candace Owens to debate her, and it's like,
yeah,
nobody has the answers, Sway. Like we don't know.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I mean, Candace needs to be held accountable for the outlandish stuff she says, because with no evidence, and that was like clear.
Yeah,
like I think that part was clear. Where she's just like, you know, just going on tangents. But yeah, the other part's like, nobody knows. It's too early to know, like really what's going on. There's no trial yet. You know what I mean? Like,
well, yeah, it started.
Well, I'm saying like,
yeah,
in order to see
ended.
and go through it, where you can actually, it's being presented.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So how are you? I think they should have did it after the trial, and
they
like
should've.
things were exposed, because they're not gonna expose their hand and what they have, you know. So
are they in the trial? Is Candace in the trial? Because she's saying that Charlie texted her or whatever, right?
No, she's not. I don't think she's been subpoenaed at all.
Okay.
And they're like, she brought up something about when she got that threat from someone in the French government, and she presented that to Tulsi Gabbard and the president, and talked about how like it was just completely ignored. You know what I mean? And even PBD was like, "That's strange. They would never even like respond to you, or, you know, at least let you know that they're looking into it." You know?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Candace Owens has the best of intentions.
What do you think her intentions are?
To make money. To be as big as she can be. I think that, like, that's it. You know, she goes on these, like, the stuff she talks about sometimes with, like, when she went on that whole Ryan Reynolds thing, and, you know,
Yeah.
like, I don't know. To me,
I think she's a woman that cares about stupid stuff.
I think she figures out, like, she said that one thing. I don't know if this is actually true, because it came from where she used to work at,
Daily
Wire, but one of them said that she said that basically whatever the people care about is what she cares about. Like, that was like, it's not, she doesn't have like a standard or something she opposes. Like, whatever the people care about. So
yeah, I don't know if I can take what they say as gospel.
Yeah, but you never know.
Yeah,
it could be, but I'm just saying, from what she's shown to me, it looks, I don't trust her whatsoever, and I think she's grifting. I don't like saying that word.
She could be. I'm just saying, I don't think we know, and I'm holding judgment on all sides to see what ends up being the truth, because I think a lot of people are like placing judgment on things based off of what they don't agree with or do agree with, on what people are saying. You know what I mean? And to me, it's not about what I agree with. It's about what's the truth, what really happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but when you're connecting stuff, all right. When you're doing what the guy just did that we watched in the video, when you're doing that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think she does that a lot. That's what I have a problem with. Like, if you don't know, you shouldn't be talking about it. And if you're making a connection because there's one slight thing,
there's a difference though. There's a difference in some of the stuff because people accuse her of doing that, and then she proves that she's not. That she proves them wrong. Like when they said that she made up the fact that Charlie had that she had Charlie's text messages about the Jewish donors thing. You know what I mean? That was she made that up, and then she dropped the text messages. Then it was, oh no, that's Photoshop. And then the dude that the text message came from admitted that it was his.
Well, I'm not talking about that.
I'm just saying there's been multiple scenarios where the narrative is, oh, she's just grifting, she's lying, she's making this up, and then she drops the proof.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, I think there's a lot of people that don't like her and don't agree with what she's saying and don't agree with how she's going about it. So they're letting that shape their judgment of what's happening.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's how I see it. I don't think she's right in any way, and I don't think Andrew Wilson's right in any way. I think neither one of them know what the truth is, and they're both just got their feet dug into what they want their feet to be dug into. But I do think that what we're being told happened is not the truth, and I don't think that.
I don't know. To me, it could be, it could not be. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
It could be the truth, might not be the truth. But how many things have we been lied to and about?
Will we ever know the truth?
Right. That's the thing.
But yeah, and should that be the main point?
I feel like we had this conversation before.
We have.
Yeah.
We have, yeah. Because it is like one of those things where people are very polarized off of this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I see it. Like, I see the people that hate Candace think Andrew just did everything right. The people that love Candace thinks that she did everything right.
Yeah.
And I'm just watching from the outside, like, neither one of them accomplished anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, no truth was added.
It was definitely a nothing.
Yeah.
Type thing, but there were some things that I think
I didn't watch it, so I
think
gotta watch it.
Got exposed. Like, why didn't Andrew do more research?
Yeah, the fact that he didn't know any of the counts and he's saying he believes everything that they said he did, like, but you don't even know what he's being accused of.
Yeah. Like,
yeah, that was strange.
And then Candace's
no evidence for
going back. Those are the things that I saw. Like, they were like, all right, why didn't you like? Because usually Andrew Wilson, I don't like him as a debater, but he is on point. Like, yeah,
his style of debate is so annoying to me. It's
but he's good at it. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, he's good at putting people on the defensive, I think, because he's constantly like picking apart.
He's narrowing down.
Yeah, and he'll be like, no, what you're doing is you have to define the term of what you're saying here, and that doesn't equate to an argument. You have to bring that back. And then it's like...
And it was hard for him to do that here. He did it sometimes, right? But it was hard because...
Candace is not going to cooperate with that.
Well, not only that, it's there's not like, how do you define things when you're talking about stuff that you don't really know what happened? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you can't do that. So, the film was blurry. Like, how you know what I mean?
Yeah, the film was blurry.
Well, his one thing was, he texted about it.
He did,
that it was
which
me.
was a great point.
Yeah.
That he said, but if you don't believe that those were his real texts, you know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. Like, if you believe that was fake,
it's Photoshop,
because they were very strange text messages. You know what I mean? But
he does seem like a strange person.
He does. I mean, he was with a furry boyfriend, so they do have a
girl boyfriend,
right? They do have a strange way.
He thought that was a woman.
Yo, speaking of cases, before we get out of here, have you guys been hearing about this case of the woman that murdered her children and then tried to kill herself, and the husband found her or whatever.
My wife is. I had to tell her she needed to calm down.
Bro, women are going crazy over this.
Yeah, she's like...
They've raised almost $1 million for this woman.
Yeah, she's totally convinced the woman didn't do it.
Yo, this is this is a phenomenon right now.
What happened now?
I'm not even paying.
They don't think.
But this leads into the same thing with the Candace Owens thing. It's like women get obsessed with this type of like murder mystery.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna get to the bottom of this type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
This is a thing. I think Candace has that to the umph with the Charlie Kirk thing. But yeah, this case is different. You didn't hear about this, Mom?
Oh, maybe
I didn't hear about it.
Lindsay Clancy is her name.
Shout out to Eric, man. He said, "Good evening, gentlemen. Hope you all are well."
What's up, Eric? Which Eric is that?
Eric Croft.
Oh, yo, Eric, I saw your text, but we were about to go live, man. I promise you, I'm gonna text you back. He was asking me about resort recommendations for Mexico. I got you. I'm gonna send you some. But
Jamie knows because he's there every year. Every year.
I got the perfect one for you, and your kids will love it because they got a nice little playground. It's very family friendly, beautiful beach. So I'll send that one to you.
There's no seaweed.
There's none there.
No?
Not at that one.
Oh, okay.
Never. They keep that thing crystal clean.
Nice.
But yeah, this case is so strange because the woman admitted she said she killed them.
So why do they think
she confessed?
Why did they think that?
Oh,
she didn't do it.
Yes, she confessed to the murders.
But now she's not confessing?
No, she has always. The trial isn't even about whether or not she murdered the kids. The trial is about whether she was under like postpartum duress or something like that. Like it's never about if she actually murdered the kids.
I'm not. I just hear my wife like explaining stuff to me, and I'm half listening.
Yeah,
she's like peanuts.
I'm like, oh, okay.
I'm just saying, like,
I'm sorry, Leslie.
We gotta clip this and send it to Leslie.
So, yeah, like women are convinced that she's like misremembering it, or like she was drugged and like somehow he convinced her that she actually did this and she really didn't. 2 kids. She apparently killed them with workout bands, strangled them, and then she slit her wrists and tried to jump out the window. And she's paralyzed now.
Now all these people are trying to say it's
the husband
that did it,
bro. But you have to listen to the reasoning, bro. It's all, bro. First of all, let me just show this. So.
See, this is what TikTok does to you, man.
Bro, TikTok. It's TikTok.
Because, dude, I haven't heard, like, the stuff you're pointing.
Yeah.
I haven't heard any of this from her. So she's probably just listening to TikToks that are talking about this, and she's getting all, like, this is horrible what they're doing.
Yo.
Because I didn't hear, it's not even.
It's not like, a case about whether she murdered them.
So she already admitted.
Murdered them.
These are just women that have dug into this, determining that she didn't do it.
I'm going to go home like, do you even know that she?
Yeah, look at this. Over 25,000 Lindsay Clancy fans have now raised $835,000 after she admitted to murdering her 3 children. The GoFundMe account has been flooded with positive messages from her female supporters who are convinced she is the victim. Mass psychosis. Look at the GoFundMe. Look at the AI image they put for the. She's crying in a wheelchair, and all these women are protecting her, surrounding her. And they're saying that, like, you know, they identify with her because it's about postpartum and what women haven't felt after they had children, that they, you know, have had dark thoughts and things like that. And we don't know what she was going through. But some of I got to show you some of the even wackier stuff, because this is what is going on TikTok.
That's crazy. I mean, God loves her, but she killed 3
The Lindsay Clancy trial of your lifetime.
Hold on.
Or have we seen so many mothers and women rally behind somebody who confessed to killing her 3 children? And it is not because we cannot hold women accountable.
Yes, it is.
Many of us see ourselves in Lindsay. Many of us know that we could have been only one step away from doing some of those horrific things because we experienced significant mental health issues after one of our children was born.
What is going on with women? This is demonic. She's saying, we know, we feel this. Like, you're trying to put down.
I don't feel that.
Did you ever?
I never felt that.
Yeah, that's on some other stuff.
Yeah.
How many of our wives have had those kind of thoughts?
Never.
Yeah, I don't think
That's
she's
crazy.
seen any of this because she, like, the way I'm hearing it, I thought she was on defense for murder.
No, she confessed to the murder already.
Wow. I don't think she realizes that.
Everything is so crazy nowadays. Yeah,
Like-
these women are going to be, around her and, comforting her when
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Not to dismiss postpartum or anything, but
But to kill
you
3
know,
kids, come on.
how
When
many
you kill-
women don't kill their children?
But listen, when you kill the first one, and you're going to keep going, killing the second, the third, come on.
And then try to kill yourself.
Yeah.
He found her on the ground when he got home from running errands, apparently. But let's check out some more of the TikTok. This is blown up on TikTok. Millions of videos.
Okay, check this out. It's really crazy. Lindsay Clancy's birth chart. It's so crazy. Now, I don't have the time of birth, so really, you can disregard the ascendant, descendant, IC, MC, vertex, no classes. I need the birth time. So, like, not all these aspects are necessarily true, because all those points, we don't really know. I just put it at noon. But, first of all, let me just show. Okay, so, notice anything here? She's got a North Node Aquarius, South Node Leo. She's in her nodal return right now.
It's been a while, but I have to pop on here just to say that I've been following this Lindsay Clancy trial, especially as a mother of 2 who dealt with a lot of
you hear
postpartum
this?
mental illness. And, just following all their birth charts and birthdays and zodiac signs, he did it. He did it. He did it. He's a Gemini man. His birthday is June 15th. I'm a Gemini woman. My birthday is June 14th. Let me give you another example of who a Gemini man is. Also
Wow.
birthday June 14th.
Look.
Men and women are different. Keep that in mind. Please don't judge me. Donald Trump. Patrick did it.
This is their reasoning.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
So if you're watching the Lindsay Clancy case,
Donald Trump is
I've already gone over.
Wait, so her
the forensic
birthday
astrology
is
charts
June
that show
14th.
that-
She's a Gemini.
But she's different.
Men and women are different. He's a male Gemini, therefore he's guilty.
Oh my god.
Astrological signs. This is what we're basing this off of. This is the evidence. This is
and they're so matter of fact,
bro.
about it.
the perpetrator is having an affair, and that the victims, specifically Lindsay, was drugged during this. And I've also gone over with the theory and the lie detection.
I'm telling you all right now, when the South Node goes into Cancer in March of 2028, the South Node is going to transit over Patrick Clancy's moon in Cancer. He's going to be having eclipses over his natal moon, which is home, family, emotions, his emotional life. And then it gets better. 2029, all the way into 2030, he is going to have eclipses over his Gemini placements. The South Node is going to move over his Sun, his Mercury retrograde, his Venus retrograde. It's about to get really interesting in the next, 3 to 4 years for him. I'm good with my background. I can't wait for this man to be humbled and for karma to do its thing.
But why now? Listen, so many women in the past had killed their children, but this, because
Okay,
of
check this
now,
out.
it's because people
How long
go
ago did
crazy.
this happen?
A while ago. Let me see. I just find it hilarious that they're basing this off of nothing.
Mm-hmm.
They're inferring other things because he ran a marathon for charity a month after this happened, but it had something to do with raising money for the kids or something like that. And they're saying oh, he's not behaving normally. They just decided that this guy is guilty.
Remember that woman that drowned all her kids? 3, I think it was 3 also. She went to jail. Nobody said anything, but now?
How long ago was that?
That was about 15 years ago, something like that. But I'm just saying, now everything is so crazy. They just,
January 2023.
And they're just doing a trial now.
They're on trial now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over
So that's why this is all coming back up.
TikTok.
But yeah, they women are obsessed with this on TikTok, and they've like read into. It's the same thing like with Candace. Like they've all read into every little detail. They're combing over everything, and they've determined that even though she's confessed, even though her own lawyer's opening statement, he says, I saw the opening statement. He says, this is not a case about whether she did it. We know she murdered the kids. But they're trying to establish her mental state for the sentencing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think Allie Beth Stuckey did a video talking about how she was on massive amounts of SSRIs and how like they're not even trying to get to the bottom of like, is this playing a factor in people doing stuff like this? Let's play that
My
real quick.
opinion, it's not cut and dry. It's not cut and dry. I think that the combination of psychosis medications that she was on, so-called antidepressants, clearly had an effect on her mental health. I don't think that that is disputed. I think she had some kind of very deep mental issue. I think a lot of people in Lindsay's life failed her. I will say that. I cannot say 100% that that is the cause, primary, secondary, tertiary cause of her killing her children. I don't know. I don't know that. And even if it is a tertiary, say, cause of her killing her children, does that mean that she shouldn't go to prison? Does that mean that she should not get the punishment that other murderers get? As the prosecution argues, there are a lot of people who are on a lot of different awful medications, who go through a lot of awful things, who don't murder their children with exercise bands. There are a lot of people who are murderous, who have some kind of mental health issue that was probably a cause of what they did, who we still expect to go to prison.
I mean, like, I'm just hearing that, man. Like, to be able to, and I don't even know how the kids were murdered, but I'm just hearing the exercise bands and, you know, probably around the neck. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's crazy, man. Like, how do you...
That's possessed.
Like, to be able to do that and walk yourself through that and follow through.
And imagine if the other kids were watching her doing that to the first kid.
Yeah.
And that's just horrific. Then they know they're going to be next, and then she's going to kill the next one. And then, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Sad.
But this is a huge culture on TikTok now and online, is these women like reading into these cases, the murder mystery stuff. Like they're obsessed with murder mystery podcasts. That's why Candace Owens is so popular, because women are obsessed with watch. All of the stuff she's been doing is murder mystery.
Last week we talked about, there is a name for the women that are obsessed with the prisoners.
That's right. What was it again?
That were in love with
It's a syndrome,
Yeah, something syndrome.
Yeah.
I can't remember it, but it's weird. It's strange.
But TikTok has now allowed them to indulge this to an infinite level, where they can just go through all these videos, people breaking down. But most of the stuff is like these TikTok witches or tarot card readers or these sign readers saying what I showed, like, it's because he's a Gemini and his moon and her moon and the retrograde of Mars. And
lady, do you really believe what you're saying?
And think about, like, well, what does that do? Well, you feel like you're right.
Yeah.
It's gratification. It's the feeling, I think, that you're getting from it. Like, it's a high. Oh, did you see this?
Yeah.
Can you believe what happened? Oh, okay. So, and then, like, trying to break it down and
get to the bottom of it.
This is what really happened, Yeah, it's become a culture in a way.
Yeah.
Where you think it's okay to just figure it all out. And I think you got to be okay with, number one, it's not my job. like it's not my job.
Right.
The sad thing is, you see the lady explaining about mental illness, that could happen. All these other ladies might want to start doing that.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
But the thing is, like, these people are really bad at it. like figuring this stuff out. They're like really bad at putting stuff together. And that's what I see with Candace Owens. That's my point. Like, that's my main thing with her. Like, she's really good at making it sound like it makes sense. But like when you see how she actually put it together, like, I don't know.
And all her leads end up leading nowhere.
Yeah. And I think that's the biggest issue with a lot of this stuff is like if we had detectives like that, and we do sometimes. That's why like you can't suggest to like they found that out. Like you're suggesting to people that they did something, or you know what I mean, like that kind of stuff. But confirmation bias, man, is crazy.
Yeah. That's crazy that Leslie was talking to you about that case, because I just heard about it and I couldn't believe like all these people on TikTok have created this entire world that they're invested in.
But I didn't hear any of that. She was just saying like, and I think she's listening to people like articulate the case, because I didn't hear anything about like the girl already said she did it, right? Like all I'm hearing,
you wasn't listening, period.
Basically, all I'm hearing is that no. Well, that's my point. Like I know she didn't say that, so all I'm hearing is that like how this guy actually did it. Like he's the one that actually did it, and I'm
no proof at all.
And I did ask her one time, like, but so what are they doing? Is that their defense? They're trying to put it on him.
Yeah.
Like I asked her that one time. And she was like, I don't know. Like, you know what I mean?
Do you think it's more about like they want it to be the man responsible because they don't want to think that women are capable of doing that stuff? Because remember that other case where the dude was pretending his wife and kids were missing, and then they found out that he killed them and put them in the oil drums and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So they're comparing it a lot to that
That's
case.
because they hate Trump, so they blame it on the man.
Well, he's a Gemini.
They did blame it on Trump.
They did.
Yeah,
she
did.
found a
Men
way to
and
blame it on
women.
Trump.
Yeah, right?
That was hilarious.
Gemini, but men and women are different.
Right.
You also got a lot of stuff like Lifetime and you know what I mean? Like these movies that women watch.
They
a lot.
love those movies.
Yeah. Jess and her mom, they like watching the real cases.
Yeah.
Like, yo, it's so boring. How are y'all watching this?
I think that's why women love like reality shows and like Love Island and all these shows too, because it's like they're figuring it all out. No, this one is doing that and that one. Like they like.
But I guess I'm different because I don't watch that stuff.
Yeah, I know. You just like American Idol and
No,
The
I haven't
Voice.
watched that either.
You like MTV's Top Pop Group?
No, I haven't watched. Well, that I'm gonna watch. I won't watch that again. But no, I don't watch none of that crap. Seriously.
Yeah. All right, let's wrap it up there, guys. Man, thank you guys for watching us. Shout out to everybody who's been in the chat. We appreciate you guys. Shout out to all of our Patreon members for always supporting. We love you guys. And don't forget, if you want to become a member, hit us up on the Patreon. Link is in the description. Also, we got some shows coming up. September 19th, we're going to be in Medford, New Jersey at the Oktoberfest celebration over there. Free event, family event. And I think they have open carry out there now. Like drinks.
Oh, I was like, what?
Yeah.
I can bring my gun?
Yeah. Not in New Jersey, bro. I meant liquor.
I think that's, the event is.
Yeah.
It's Oktoberfest. So, you know.
But I think that's why they're doing it, because I think out in like Medford, they allow them to.
Oh, that's
like
cool.
In that little,
like even in the
in
like
that
downtown?
one downtown area.
Okay.
Like,
I want to go to that.
Well, you should
Go.
come. Okay. September 19th. But we appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for being with us. Don't forget to like the video, share this with your friends, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Peace.
Young lion, go live, yeah. Young lion, you rich, yeah. This kingdom has room, yeah. Going